mouth
Does he
now.
drink it?
Yeah. Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
More gay stuff.
Open your mouth.
It's getting
Open
weird.
your
This
mouth.
is getting
Open your
weird.
mouth.
Okay,
Open your mouth,
stop.
Normo. Take it.
No,
Take it, baby.
He's losing his
He's losing his
Losing my
here.
dick, man.
Listen, no, I just want to say I would love to drink your piss.
No, you're a
fuck.
kafir, Sam. You're such a kafir, bro.
No,
You deserve the worst.
You really didn't have to say that.
I want
No,
to
you found
all of
yourself the
your piss,
boyfriend
every
you were
drop,
looking for.
every little droplet. I want that golden.
Oh, you're
lemonade,
disgusting. You're such a
delicious
Oh, baby.
pineapple
Oh,
juice.
baby. You need my
So
urine?
romantic.
I just want all of your piss.
It's January 2nd and
Take all
love
my
is
piss for
blooming.
you, baby. It's all yours.
Listen, he's calling him baby now. You guys
Yeah,
need
just
to
the
get
same way I
it
called your mother, baby.
He's a
You could go
homosexual, and then we're
private
gonna get him
now.
thrown off the pyramids because he's gay, and that's illegal. So my plan is just to get him to gay.
Yo, bitch, we build the
And then-
fucking pyramids.
And then
You
we're
would
gonna
have the
having a heart
pleasure
attack
to
right
We're gonna
now.
throw
come.
him off the pyramids. It's gonna be
You're
amazing.
having
He's
a
gonna
heart
die,
attack.
and then it's gonna be beautiful.
Why? I'm not 60 years old like you.
Because I can hear you panting. You can barely breathe.
That's because
I got so excited that you
I
wanna
hear
taste
it.
my piss, bro.
smoking
Come on,
ash.
that's the
You
most.
sound excited.
I am very excited. I want to piss on you. Yeah, I want to piss
So
on you.
that's the-
I'm
I
very
think
excited.
Normo's
Let's go.
I think
Is that your
Normo's
favorite
jacking off
urine
right
to
now.
drink?
He's jealous. He's jealous
I
because
think
I'm
he's jacking
gonna.
off right now. I think he sees two young, strong men flirting with each other, and then he's
Listen,
just
he
jacking
can
off. That's my
Noah can
theory.
barely breathe. He's
And you know what's
snorting.
making fun of the Israeli Jews here? Yeah, so that,
Yes.
I know of Sam and
Yes,
Normo.
wallahi, I understand. Wallahi, Yani.
Wallahi, yeah.
Wallahi, Yani.
Noah, please behave yourself and please apologize to Norma and Sam. Okay.
Wallahi, Yani.
No, Noah, do not apologize. If you apologize, I lose all respect for you, bro.
Oh,
Do you
never
think?
had
Do you
any-
think
nobody
I'm?
ever
Do
had
you think
any
I'm gonna
respect for him.
apologize? Of course not.
No, and they
This is-
support Hamas. Noah, you can't do that, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
same
gotta
way they
respect him.
support IDF. No problem.
boom.
He wa-
Got him.
He wants to pee in people's mouths.
Sam,
Yeah, especially your mouth, El Normo.
Sam, you know
Your
that. Noah
mouth,
supports
El
Hamas,
Normo.
right? Noah supports Hamas, Sam. You know that, right? Like
He supports
Noah be
Hamas.
watching
Yeah, I want to
the
just
Diddy files.
gargle his golden delicious piss.
Oh, Sam,
No,
stop.
no,
Sam.
no,
God,
no,
Sam.
Love is blooming on Clubhouse.
But then what I want to do is I want to videotape it and send it to the government so he gets thrown off a fucking building. Like this is all just a plan to kill Noah. Is what you don't understand. Like
You can get married in
it's
Cyprus.
called entrapment. I don't know if you guys know about entrapment, but that's the plan. Like,
Yeah, but you end up drinking piss in this entrapment plan of yours, dude.
Listen. All soldiers have to fight certain battles. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. Like, you gotta make sacrifices in war.
Apparently, the prophet prescribed drinking urine to his people. It must be good.
He said if you
Prophet
want,
said it.
he said if you want to
Yeah,
give them
yo.
the option to
Yo,
do it or
yo.
not to do it. All right.
Oh,
So
that's
just
not what he said, though.
don't make
Arabic
shit
word
out
is
of your ass as you go,
What
bro. Come
Arabic
on.
word
Wait,
is
don't make shit
option?
out of your ass, urine, gay stuff. You have a whole spectrum of weird stuff that you guys do. Genocide, gay stuff, playing with shit, playing with piss.
We are not sucking
guys
little
are a mess,
babies'
Dicks when we're
penises, right?
circumcised. Yup.
Yeah, we are not doing that. That shit is not
You
ours.
guys
Yeah.
are stuck in the 16th
Shut up,
century.
Normo. Are you circumcised?
Stuck in the
Are you
16th century.
circumcised?
No,
No, you're not circumcised.
Yeah,
He's not. Yo,
You're not
my
even
God,
a
man.
Jew.
You're not even a Jew, my boy.
Muslims don't mess with little boys. They
Are
wait
you
till they get
collecting
to Jannah
pictures
for that.
still?
Oh yeah, I'm
In
collecting
Jannah, they'll
pictures
have
of
little
you.
boys that
So
don't
do you? Are
bleed,
you
so they-
circumcised?
You're collecting pictures.
Are
of
you
circumcised
circumcised?
men?
Are you
How many
circumcised?
times- Did you get flip flops for New Year's? A new
Yeah,
color?
my
How many
mother
times-
threw me with the flip flop. Yeah,
Your mother
hurts.
threw you with the flip flops. What language is that? Out of curiosity.
That
My
was.
mother threw me with the flip flops.
Yeah, she
Is that-
threw me
is that-
with the flip flops.
She threw you with the. Is that pidgin English or something?
Yeah, that's pidgin English. Yeah.
That's English from England.
You
No,
English talk?
don't say that about Lisa, bro. She's my wife.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's the leasing.
You have a boyfriend, you have a
Yes.
wife, you have a camel.
And you have
Yeah, I
an
live my
uncircumcised
life, bro.
penis.
And I
No
piss
one-
some people. I'm
No
living my
wonder you have
life,
no
boy.
economy. You're too busy with all the different species.
Yeah, we do have military though.
Do you have
Daniel, you
dress
there?
flip
Daniel,
flops?
you there? Daniel, you there?
Yeah, he's
Daniel
there.
Nero.
Yo, what's up,
Daniel,
Sam?
I just want to think that the room it's useful for them to know that in Sahih Muslim 263, this is a Sahih hadith. It tells Muslim Arabs and Muslims not to wipe their ass with camel shit. So, just out of curiosity, why did you Arabs need to be told that? Didn't you know intuitively that you shouldn't wipe your ass with
Sam,
camel
you literally
shit? Like,
drink piss, bro. Like I don't know
Dude,
why you
your
guys think
average
that.
why did
IQ is
the
Bro.
62.
why did the prophet
Sam,
need to tell you
you
that? Like, are
drink
you?
piss, dog.
Is it
You
just
have
that the
no room to
Arabs are
talk.
like really
He ain't
dumb that
even
they
gonna
needed to be
deny it.
told
He's just gonna
not to
say.
rub
We need to
spit
tell
on their
Sam
knife?
not to drink piss. So I mean, like the same shit, right, Sam? You don't even know you
Literally.
can't drink piss.
Literally shit.
What was that?
Like
What was
literally.
the reference again, Sam?
What's the
Sahih
hadith
Muslim?
reference? This
Yeah.
is Sahih Muslim 263 is what the hadith.
All right, so
263.
it's talking about the
reached
tahara,
hadith
right?
limit today. We already reached hadith limit. We gave and I even
Fake love.
pushed it.
What
I
a
even put
fake
another
love.
one. So this is it,
He's so
Sam. This is your
stupid.
only. This is it. Make it a good one because it's the only time you're gonna be able to talk about this. All right,
Okay,
and you're
Everybody
not
gets
gonna
one
keep
I'm gonna
hadith
read
repeating
it out.
hadiths. That's it. You've reached your limit today. This is the one and last. This is the last one. Okay, thank you very.
This
Guys,
is
you
like
still
a movie
have
called
All right,
The
so
Last
so
you
I'm
still have
Hadith.
5,000
Sam,
more to go,
this
This is
by
from
the
the
way.
book of
This is your
guys.
movie,
This is
The
from the book
Last
of purification.
Hadith.
I'm on Sunnah.com. This is from the book of purification. The Jabir, this is Sahih. Jabir reported the messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, forbade the
Jabir?
use of droppings of camels for wiping after excretion. So why the fact that he had to forbid it meant that some Arabs were running around smearing camel shit on their ass in order to like so much so it
What
was an
about dog
epidemic
shit? Can you
such
use
that
dog
someone
shit since you
he
can't
had to
use
step
camel
up and
shit?
say something about it. You know what I mean? He had to
Yeah,
like
the same. It's listen,
he
sometimes
had to
you
put a
know,
Wow.
you
stop to this. He had to put a stop.
Yo, sometimes you gotta tell your people to chill. You know what I mean? The people were tripping, so he came around. He's like, "Yo, don't be doing that shit." What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but why were the Arabs? Why were the Arabs doing it? Why were they living like this?
Because they were backwards people. Obviously, he's like, "Hey, my
bro, they
people,
were
stop."
Bedouins, bro. They wake up in the morning, they see which one to kill, and then they would have like 300 wives or something. Like that's what they
Wow.
do
Yo,
every
this
day.
had to be like a specific group of people because there was a lot of Jewish Arabs and a lot of a lot of
Yeah,
Christian
but they were
Arabs,
sucking.
bro.
They were
Like,
sucking
who the
infant dicks
fuck are
at the
you guys
time.
talking about,
Look,
bro?
they were
They
sucking
just
infant
I
dicks.
just want to
So I
know,
mean,
like,
like, what do you
just
mean? You know?
second dick.
yo,
The
what
Arabs are
fucking
faking.
group are you guys? You guys are talking about this is a town. It seems like Muhammad went to the town that
My brother.
Sodom and
Sorry,
Gomorrah didn't
yo,
get to.
All right,
cross
man.
That's what the
licking
fuck it sounds
pagan,
like, bro.
cross licking pagan. Shut your bitch ass up.
It sounds like the Sodom and Gomorrah of fucking of Arabia or some shit. Who the fuck are these people? They're burying their
Seriously.
daughters? Like these are the
Yeah,
people
yeah.
Those
you
are
guys
Noah's
want to say you're
ancestors.
from?
No, we're
Like
saying
this
that
is
these
That's
people
weird.
were
Noah's
backwards,
ancestors.
It's
and the
fucking
prophet
weird.
came, and corrected them. Right? The Jews were sucking dick at the time, child dick.
Really?
Right? We already know that. That's a
I
fact.
mean,
You
now
guys
you're
have a
justifying.
lot
You
of
Hold on,
guys
the
are
pagan
Christians were
here
drinking.
too.
Hold
stuff.
on,
Just
let me
no.
finish,
You don't
because I'm
have to
gonna get
say
to your
anything
people
What
else.
are
next. I'm gonna get to your
Christians?
people
You don't
next.
have to
You have
say
a lot
anything
of
after
gay
that.
stuff.
Bro,
Oh,
you
just did
literally
what
eat your
aboutism?
god. You
just did
drink
what
your
right.
god's
aboutism?
You guys
blood,
drink
bitch.
blood and eat
All right,
flesh. You fucking
Noah,
cannibals.
if you're gonna
You guys are
bring me
still
to the mic like
pagans.
that,
Not any
yeah, I'm gonna have to
cannibals.
put you
They are
down. All right,
eating their god, bro.
all right. I get it. No, just stop putting your mic on the fucking.
Don't you like
face.
it,
Yeah, stop
baby?
trying to suck the mic.
Don't you like it, Megatron?
So
Talking
this
to
is the
all the
thing,
men in
bro.
the room like trying to be
Why are you
romantic with
guys
them.
so proud of being like the lowest scum on this planet to get the message?
Oh,
That there's only
racism.
one God.
Racism.
No, I just want to know, like, you guys so like you
This
hold that
guy's
so
been holding
close to
back
you,
his
right?
racism the whole
We
time.
all
All
Look,
right,
know
we
John
got
we
it.
were
Boyega.
we
We
were
got it.
such cavemen that when Muhammad came with the message, we were like, oh my God,
Well, Jesus came
That
to the
shows you
people
how
who killed
convincing
him.
Muhammad was.
Jesus came to his murderers. Muhammad came to the Bedouins to change them, and Jews
Right.
came to people who,
Yeah.
yeah. So
And he didn't even get a
Such
good
an
following by
apostle.
them.
Wow.
So you couldn't
So
even
Jesus
convince
came to
What
them
be
is
to listen.
wrong with
murdered.
these
Muhammad came
people?
to change the state of whatever
Shit is so
shit cleaning
boring
bums,
already,
and
man. Like
I don't know, Jews came to suck baby dick.
yo, but
By
you know
the
what? You
by
know
the
what
way,
doesn't
like
you
there
know
is
what doesn't add
another
up with this story though? You know what doesn't add up?
Sam.
Why did they have to
I
kill
have
that
more
other
material for
guy?
you.
All right, why did they have to kill that other guy that was also had another group of Muslims and he had, I think it was like he had a Kaaba and it was a different color stone. Why did they have to kill him right after Muhammad died? Like, what was the point of that?
He was the
He was
second
called the
To
prophet.
kill
liar, but he was the liar, right? What was his name again?
Ali.
Musaylama
Not
kadhab.
Ali. Not Ali. It's
Yo, don't say that.
somebody that
No, don't
they
say that
had
about
to
Imam
kill.
Ali, bro. Come on.
No. They
Yo, I
had to
love
kill
Noah.
this
I
guy
love Noah now.
right afterwards. I'm gonna give you.
Do you
He's talking
think?
about
Yeah,
Kazab.
Hamza? Do you think I hate Imam Ali?
I know you love him. From what you said, I know you love him. No, I don't think
I
so.
love all of them, bro. All of
No,
them
why
I
do you gotta
love
What
and I
do
about
that?
appreciate.
Why
Ali?
do you gotta do that? You gotta include the other three. Just say you love Imam Ali. You don't have to include the other
I
three.
love Imam
You
Ali.
see?
I
Ali
love
minus
Omar.
3.
Hold on. I love Omar, the son of Ali. I love Abu Bakr, the son of Ali.
Ahsant.
Abu
Ahsant.
Bakr.
That's
Yeah.
five.
And also Abu Bakr the first,
Hassan.
and Omar the second, and
Imagine
Aisha the wife
someone
of the
names
Prophet.
their son. Hold on. Imagine someone names their son a kunya. I'm gonna name my son Abu, the father of Bakr. Is that how people name people?
Praise
What do you
be
want
to the
about, dog?
Banu Has.
Anyways, let's
Listen,
address the. How
Noah, this
about
is the
how about
father.
no? How about we address the elephant in the room, the Jews.
The Jews.
I thought they were pigs and monkeys.
What you guys
Mount.
do? You guys drink
Yo, do you know what
frozen
I'm
beer
drinking, El
too?
Normo? I'm
Wait a
drinking
second.
Mountain Dew.
This is
Got
new
him.
information. You also do elephant urine? Which is better, elephant urine or camel urine?
I mean, you tell me. You know better
All
than me,
right, the
bro.
link is
What did
coming up,
Muhammad
guys.
say? I
Who
want to
is
go
this
by your
guy?
guy.
Who is this guy, and why was it so important?
Sam, yeah, Sam, I have more
Right
material
to
for
kill
you.
this
There
dude.
is there is a verse
Give me the
there
link.
is a verse in the Quran that says that it's okay for you to go and eat and drink in the house of the blind. So that's more material for you. You can just ask, why did
Oh
Muhammad
yeah.
need to tell the people to eat and drink in the blind man's
All
house?
right, so
Why was that necessary?
Sam, did you
Go
know
ahead.
about this guy up at the top? You know who this guy is?
That's true. That's a good question.
Do you know who this guy is? Because during the
Musaylama
time,
the liar, yeah.
yeah. So during the time of Muhammad, right, this guy
During
had
the time of Muhammad.
very similar rules as Muhammad,
Namallah.
but he didn't think that you had to pray in a direction. He said God is God is, you don't have to pray in a
Right.
direction. I
He
don't
got
think
mad at the Jews.
he
Who is
he
this?
wasn't mad at the Jews or
Noah,
nothing.
who is this?
The guy at the top, who is he?
Wait, I'm asking Noah. I don't know this.
I don't think no one knows this. He has to read their Wikipedia. He even had a Kaaba, Noah. He had a
Moa.
Kaaba and he had a stone.
No, you fucked up. You said Moa. You're done for the
I
day.
know, Moa.
You okay? You sound like you're about to jump.
Yo, she liked that one. She liked that one. That was a good one.
Muslima ibn Habib al-Hanafi. Who the hell is this even? Was a claimant of
It's one of
prophethood
the Sahaba.
from Banu Hanifa based on what is this? Diriyah is present in the Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. He claimed to be a prophet.
Wait, you said the Riyah? That's a
Diriyah.
famous.
That's his hometown.
No, I swear, I know the Riyah family.
He claimed to be a prophet, this
From my
guy. Many came and claimed to be
From my
prophets. He's not the
father.
only one.
No, I swear. Look it up.
Wait, did you say
He's not the
درعية?
only one.
Did you say درعية?
No,
Yeah,
did you say
Diriyah.
Riyah?
ايه
Like
درعية لا درعية درعية
RIYAH.
no
No,
درعية
Diriyah.
درعية
Ah,
Diriyah.
okay. No, I got it mistake.
درعية is where the Al Sauds are from, by the way.
Yikes.
Oh, really?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Burn it.
These
Burn
are
it.
the fuckers then.
That's the original capital. That's like the original city that like Riyadh was based upon.
It's in Riyadh.
Yeah, I've been there. It's
Oh,
like the
really?
royal territory. Yeah. I had a
That's
project.
crazy.
This guy
That's
came from
crazy.
there.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. Musaylima al-Kadhab.
Wow.
Wallah, that's kind of
He's
crazy.
not the only Kazab that came from there.
The biggest kazzab are those sitting on the throne right now.
Yo, Benny Adam, your name is beautiful.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What the hell? Why you flirting with Benny Adam?
No, I'm just, man, it popped into my mind. Like, because in Arabic, when you say the word, it's really linked to the son of man, what Jesus was claiming.
Human beings, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I think I know why Ba thinks that this is important information. Because he thinks that it was the Prophet Muhammad.
Oh, is that why, Megatron?
Because
Ooh.
this guy came out in the 7th century too.
But he came like 5 years after the Prophet's mission, or
That's
five
Oh
not
or
too
ten
yeah?
far.
years. Yeah, yeah,
That's not too
long
far
time
apart.
after.
Okay,
That's not a
but
long
He
time.
came in like
Boss, you
630.
fucked up.
It's actually more than 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. So the Prophet was already preaching. He was called Al-Kadhab because he was just literally trying to
He jumped
copy
on the
him.
bandwagon. He's like, "Oh, this guy has an effect. I think I'm trying to run some
Yeah,
game
let
too."
me
You
do
know what I
it
mean?
too.
Yeah, so
Adam
this
was
seemed
Muslim,
like
by the
this was
way, in
like a
case you didn't know.
movement, right? This was like
Well,
a
everybody was
you
doing
guys
it.
had
He
like
was
a
just
profit
inspired.
movement.
He thought he could also reach to fame
It's a
and
fucking
glory.
profit movement. This should make sense now, bro.
Because
So what was
What
the
a
point of killing him
humiliation.
after? That's what I couldn't understand. Like, what
You
was
got
the
to
he's a
point of
silence
killing
the
him?
liar.
opposition, bro. It's good PR. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
but
how
then that
companies work.
means what? I mean, was Muhammad scared? I mean, were his people scared that their message
Oh,
wasn't
really
the
not.
one from the one true God?
Really not.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's from the true God, then it's from the true God. I mean,
right.
just because you kill the dude doesn't. I mean, you saw what happened with Jesus, right? They
Look,
tried to get
yo,
rid of
no one in
Jesus,
this
and
room
killing
knows.
him just
Like,
didn't.
yo, it must be
That shit
effective
didn't
because
solve nothing, bro.
no one in this room knows that guy. I'll tell you that shit. It's
I'm
You
just
effective.
think,
telling you this.
Megatron, you think there was no claimant Messiah in the time of Jesus when he was alive? Bro, for sure there was.
Look at
Oh, go ahead. You know his name?
look at Mikhail. He's claiming Jesus at the moment.
Did they kill and crucify him too?
Man,
Because you guys are saying
it's
nobody was
going against
crucified, so
Allegedly,
I don't
all
know.
the
It's not, I
odds.
mean,
allegedly.
The
Someone
is that
claiming
lions
to
did
have
be
he?
the
to be
So
Messiah,
killed.
it's just
because
claiming to go
messiahs aren't
against
The
killed,
all the
right?
odds.
lions must be
It's up to heaven.
exterminated.
So I don't know why you would bring that up. You're saying they killed messiahs? That sounds funny, bro.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Who knows if this is even real?
Wow. I just looked at what happened in 630. Mecca surrendered peacefully. Like
Surrendered? What's that?
surrendered. Yeah. I mean, the Prophet
Surrendered.
literally accomplished his
Yes.
mission in 630. And the guy, I don't know what was he trying to do, man?
He's just
What,
a
this guy?
madman. Yeah, this guy. He
He was
just
trying to
wanted
Yeah,
to be
this
a
collect his
guy.
own
prophet.
Did
jizya,
he know? Does he
obviously.
know about this guy?
No one knows about this guy.
Based,
I
I
know about
guess.
this guy.
That dude is no joke. So he had different rules, right? He had you didn't have to pray in a direction.
Based.
Did you hear about the Muslims in North Africa that were eating pork?
Astaghfirullah.
That will what?
They were eating pork.
Look at Smiler smiling.
I think that was it.
What joy.
But there's like
I wonder,
pigs, naturally there's pigs in North Africa. It's great.
are they halal?
Of
Would those
course
allow
not.
pigs? Or
What
okay.
if
He
you
said,
slit their
Only if
hooves?
he
you're
said, of
in
Depends.
course
a
not.
Muslim pigs are halal.
life or death situation.
Then we can
What if
have
you
bacon
slit
all
their
day,
hooves?
baby.
You can
Oh
split
There
their
you
yeah.
go.
hooves.
I knew y'all love bacon. I just want to know why a pig doesn't invalidate prayer, but a dog does.
Because pigs used to create tapeworms, roundworms, all those things. Because
They're
they're
yeah,
unclean animals. The fucking animal eats its poop.
bro. If you
What's wrong
didn't
with
No,
you?
but
fucking, if
I
you didn't
said,
cook it
I
correctly, you
said,
would
I
die.
said they don't. No, I said they don't invalidate your prayer, but a dog does. Trying to figure out what the.
Well, there's
Because
a
they're
dog
afraid
sitting on my lap right now, so I'm not so
because the
sure.
angel can't come in the house if there's a dog or something
Based.
It's
like
not
that.
true,
But
man.
the
Who
but
told
an
like
angel could
it's
come to
just
the
for
house
the
if there's a
wudu.
pig.
They just say
They're just dirty
for
animals,
the
man. They're
for the ablution.
scavengers.
So are dogs. So
Yeah, we're
So why
saying.
Dogs are
why?
not. They're
Yeah, they
So if a
are.
dog
clean.
walks in front of you, the prayer's invalidated. But if a pig
If a
walks in
dog
front
walks
of
in
you,
front of
then
me, I
you're good.
spit 3 times to my right hand.
My dog is getting a teddy bear grooming today. He's gonna look like a little teddy bear.
Oh yeah.
And so you have a possession of a beautiful creature that an Islamic angel is afraid of. Interesting.
For
I
Yeah,
sure.
she's
do.
more
Yo,
powerful than the angel.
Surat
It,
al-Kahf talks about the dog. Dog
It
have
is
a
the dog that
really
guarded the
beautiful
cave.
importance
and
in
there was a
Islam.
dog in the cave. Remember, there was a
Yeah.
dog in the
Yes,
Oh
the
cave.
yeah.
dog guarded the
Yeah.
cave.
في الكهف سنين عد.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know, that's the beauty, man. I think dog are beautiful. I think they're not evil.
Hold on.
Cass is so
Hold
No,
evil.
on.
I'm just kidding.
Hold
I'm
on a
just
second.
What is it? They say those like the cat will walk up to you while you're sleeping and like exhale on you and then give you like carbon monoxide poisoning.
Cass is such bitches, bro. I used to
Yo, have you seen the saliva of a cat and a dog on a microscope? I've seen the
no.
video, man. It's
What is it?
Cats
go
are
look it up.
disgusting.
No,
No, don't tell me, bro. I have a dog.
cats are not disgusting actually. That's
They
the
are.
thing.
They you can't even have
No,
them
their
around pregnant,
saliva.
bro. You can't even have them around pregnant women. That's how disgusting they are.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
No,
I
it's the
agree with
kitty
you
litter.
that I
It's the
don't like
kitty
their
litter that you
behavior.
can't have around,
I'm
Well,
not
not
kitty litter
like
comes
cats.
with the kitty, my man.
I'm a
It doesn't
dog
just
guy.
fucking
Well,
appear.
some cats go in and out. Some cats go in and out of the house. I mean, depending on where you live, some people don't even have that shit in their house. They go outside.
We got halal kitty litter.
Yeah,
Is
bro. No,
so
I'm
like
just saying. There's cats that I know that just go out.
Cats love you because they love themselves. That's it. That's the
Based.
trick.
Yes. Dogs
Based.
love you no matter
Cats
what.
don't love you. As
True.
soon
Yeah.
as you die, they'll fucking eat you.
Yeah.
Yo, that's true, Smiler. I've seen this one. Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
dog will stay forever, be loyal. The cat will
No
eat your ass as soon
problem.
as you die.
If we ever went into a, I mean, I've got 4 cats, and I
Oh
think they're the most
shit, yeah.
cleanest
Oh
He
shit!
says
animals.
a
The
And
cat
cat
woman.
woman. This
Shit.
is
I'm
the
a cat
cat
woman. I'm
woman.
a crazy cat lady. But listen,
You
I'm not
are.
bothered. I want my
I
cats to
have
feed
Halal.
me
trust
because if we ever
issue.
went to war, at least they're not going to starve.
Yikes, cat lady. You're gonna die with your cats around you.
God,
Yeah.
Probably.
amen. I love my cats.
Fair
We
enough.
need to
Kitty.
appreciate all creatures, right? So the
Hamza, did I tell you
cats
I got a
have
dog?
a
Except swine, right? La'natullah on swine.
yeah,
well you
we cast demons and we put them in the swine.
but what if you split their hooves? Then they're kosher.
How would you do that? No, they don't have a neck,
Surgery.
You
apparently.
you get a 4.5 inch carbine
And they
grinding
have one
disc,
stomach.
and then you split their hooves.
And they don't chew their cut.
Yeah, they don't chew the cud.
That's
They're
why you
not
gotta
grass fed.
that's why you gotta buy pig feed.
And also they don't sweat.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta get them
A lot of
like a trough.
animals don't sweat, but we'll
Yeah.
just forget that part.
Yeah,
Oh,
forget that part, right? Yeah.
oh yeah, never walk by a
We
vulture.
just cherry pick animals that we
They're
don't like.
full of
So.
toxin.
Oh, can you eat a vulture in Islam?
Like
God
just
No, they're
hear
forbid.
hear
No,
the
because
carnivores.
it eats
name,
God
meat.
man.
No,
forbid.
they're
Carnivore.
carnivores.
In
Yeah,
Arabic,
yeah.
look at the name they have. Khanzir. It's such a like
Khanzir.
ooh.
Dirty name, dirty
You
animal.
know, they literally pee on themselves to cool themselves off because they can't sweat.
And you want to eat it
Ew.
afterwards? You want to cook that shit?
Ugh.
No,
They
no, not
actually
personally me. No.
in their sty, the pig
Well, you could
sty,
raise halal pigs.
they
So
freaking eat their poop. Even the way they mate, it's like the male comes, taps on the back of
kind
the
of.
female, she turns, and they mate just what does this remind me
Yo,
of?
that sounds
The
like my
ballroom
ex-wife.
dance. The ballroom dance.
That sounds like my ex-wife.
Yeah, but
He taps
even if
and
you
they keep circling around. They mate, so it's one male in the same in the same freaking pigsty,
Yeah.
mating and then eating their poop.
I've been
That's
doing that for
filthy.
years, sister. I've been doing that for years, trying to get women
Yes, you're a
to
fucking pig.
appreciate.
That's what you are. You can see him.
But, but what about those Hamon bear coat pigs in Spain where they have 2 pigs per an acre and they're eating fresh acorns and stuff like that?
Yeah,
They're
they're
walking
different,
around.
right?
Would you eat that or would you eat a vulture? It's one or the
I
other.
don't eat animals, bro.
If it was like
She's a
okay,
vegetarian.
I'm
Yo, I
okay,
need to
good.
try this, man.
what if the pig
I'm
was
curious.
vegetarian?
Huh?
Yeah, but
But
Sheik, even pigs though, pigs scientifically are when you eat too much pork, it's linked to cancer, certain types of
Yeah.
cancers. So scientifically, it's not good to eat too
So
much
is
pork anyway.
all
okay,
animals are animal protein is class 1 carcinogen, so it's all actually linked to cancer.
Is it a class one? Wow, I didn't know that.
but what if the pig was a vegetarian?
Oh, now we're talking.
No, stop
They
it.
are
Doesn't
mostly,
matter.
I think.
It's
Nice,
their
nice.
flesh. Their flesh resembles human flesh like very distinctly. You use
Facts.
their yeah, you use their
That's
valves for
good.
human
That's
surgery. Shit's weird,
yeah.
Even
man.
the heart and
That's
the
a blessing. What are
DNA,
you talking about?
they
Now we
have
don't have to
more
kill
than
humans.
90%. We share more than 90% of our DNA with pigs and apes, actually. So,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's a good thing.
We
The
are a
It's
pork
not
saves
panacea.
good,
your life.
actually. No, you
We
don't
Yeah,
want to
it
we
feed
saves
are.
your
that
life.
pig. That's not.
No, the pork, its hearts, its heart, sorry, in surgery is very
So
useful to save lives. So
there you
The
go.
valves,
Yo,
not
let
the
me
actual.
bring a
No one's,
topic,
no one.
actually.
Hold on,
I
just
know a
for so
brother
everyone.
on this
No
app
one's
who's
ever had a
had a
pig
surgery.
heart transplant. By the way, it's just the
Yeah, they
valves
its
we
have. They have.
use.
heart
There's
of
a
the
person
heart,
here
There
on
actually
this
is,
app who
but
has
Say
it.
wallah.
I
because
want to bring
Well done.
a.
it's
I want to
but
bring a.
comparable to
He's
the
a very good
size of
Muslim
the
brother
human
too.
hearts.
There's a verse in the Quran that says that some humans in the past were transformed or metamorphosed into pigs and apes. I
Oh,
swear, look it
don't.
up.
Yo, you're gonna make us look bad.
No, no,
they
Innocent.
I
might be.
swear. No, no, because
No,
there's different
yo, we're
ways to
trying to
see
hide.
this, right?
Yo, we're trying to hide that
We're
shit.
gonna
I don't
hide
know why
those
you're making it
No,
obvious.
no, but I'm just saying, like, it's weird, right? The only time it speaks of metamorphosis in the Quran, it mentions swines and apes. And these are the top two
That's true.
animals that have the closest DNA to humans. It's not
It's
a
a
coincidence.
scientific miracle.
Well,
Got
Jesus
him.
didn't
Convert.
cast the.
This is that's the proof. La ilaha illallah.
No,
Muhammadan
don't just switch up.
Rasulullah.
No.
I
Wa
mean, that would
yasua
imply
illallah.
a
Wa
moral
aliyun waliyullah.
stance why you shouldn't eat them, right? I don't know. I'm just
What the fuck did this guy say?
No, Smiler, you switched up. Now we have to debate each other. No.
No, I didn't. I said Jesus is the son. I believe in La ilaha illallah, but I have to add Wa yasua ibn Allah. Jesus is the son of God.
And then
Alhamdulillah.
Oh,
finish it with
oh no,
aliyun
yeah, that's it.
waliyullah. You have to finish it
No,
with the
no,
Messiah.
exactly.
Ali Wali Allah.
Ahsan.
Yo, Smiler,
Ahsan.
why don't you want to
Smiler,
say
don't say that.
Oh,
Isa
don't say that.
Abdullah?
Wali, he can't be Ali. Can't be the Wali of Allah.
No,
Isn't that like?
change it for Isa Abdullah.
No,
It's,
no,
it's
Ali is
much
not the
Listen,
wali
more.
of Allah.
It's much more.
Ali and
no,
Waliullah.
Isa is not an Abdul.
I wouldn't even
Like
change it. You can't
you are
change
Isa.
Abdul
the
Bro,
Aswad.
Isaiah, you don't
Shahada.
believe that he fulfills Isaiah, servant of God?
Why do you want him to change it?
Oh yeah, okay, okay, that's true, that's true.
If not Ali, who would be the Ali?
Prince Ali, fabulously Ali Ababa.
Strongest 10 men, glorious he, Aliyah.
See, we love Prince Ali.
Wow, Daniel, who's that man in your picture? Who? I
Why do
didn't
you?
listen.
Why
Saladin.
do you have some? You don't even. You're not supposed to have a picture in your
Did he
PTR.
say
I mean,
Ali? Because
that's haram.
I don't know if he's trying to do this. We didn't hear you, man.
Well, it's not haram to have a picture of Ali, is it?
Well, Shia do this.
Not all
I
Shia.
mean, no, wait, hold on. But why? I mean, just as much as it would be haram to have a picture of anybody, right?
Yeah,
Right.
well, for us, we would say it's
Munafiqun.
discouraged. You shouldn't do this,
Yeah.
right? So,
It's about the
Shouldn't do
figure,
pictures
not the
of
person.
anybody, not just like Ali specifically.
yeah, the Prophet or Ali or
I don't know, man. There were early portraits of Muhammad, like very early on from the
yeah,
Muslims.
Persians. I don't know. They're too
They're
much
kafir.
If there's a
open-minded.
Sahih
Not
Yeah,
hadith,
they're
it
as
kafir.
says
I
all
don't know.
painters will go to hell. So I don't think
Yeah,
you should
man.
be
This whole
careful.
restriction on art, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, art's haram.
No, it's
The
not a.
art museum in
It's
Chicago's
art's
haram.
Not to
haram.
see. No, no.
The
Let's not
Mona Lisa's
takfir,
haram.
guys. Let's not
Come
takfir.
on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Listen,
Like you can't draw like
Persians
a
are
person.
open-minded.
That's Sunni.
You know.
That's a different kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Islam.
It's very
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sunni.
the
Yeah, yeah.
same.
I don't know the Shia, so you can draw people in the Shia.
Look at them. They're
Yeah, the
always like
Shia
getting
are way
tattoos of
cooler.
Imam Ali's face or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Listen,
true. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's crazy.
the
That's crazy.
the Muslims can only blame the Muslims for not winning the talent shows. That's all I can say. They can't practice singing. They can't practice art. What can they practice? Shirk.
Yeah, that's true.
Shirk.
Nice. Stop.
Bro, but that didn't prevent us from being artistic. Even like
It
Yeah, no, they're
imagine
it
the
doing
limits
definitely
we
music.
have,
stunted.
and we still pull it off, man. Like,
Yo, we
No,
So
dominate.
your
basically,
art
he's
is
telling on his
like
community.
limited to like calligraphy. Basically.
bro,
Yeah,
you're
just
No,
you're
that's not
part of
true.
this, man. Benny Adam, just say like, come
No,
on, man.
honestly, like
That's
you
you
look at
people
the
also.
no, you look at the Middle East. The most artistic people in like music and arts and stuff like that are like the
the
Christians.
kufar. Yeah,
Let's be honest.
let's be
Not true,
honest.
bro.
This
Like,
guy brought
No,
yes,
up
I don't
music.
no,
You
lie.
know
no.
we believe that shit's a
Yes, the
kafir.
Christians were good crafters. We agree that they helped the Muslims, even for the Dome of the Rock. But the knowledge was spread all around, even in Al Andalus, right? And in Egypt.
Andalus, another place with a lot of Christians.
Bro, come on, man. You're gonna see the architecture that the Muslims
No,
performed in
architecture. I
Spain.
wasn't talking about architecture. I was talking about
Okay.
art, like arts and music,
He keeps
like
bringing up music. You know
Yeah,
that's just
drawing
haram for
and
us.
music. Yeah, exactly. Like why?
Well,
I don't know. I don't like it either.
I would say like what
What, you
is
don't like music?
the
You love
words? No,
music,
the
bro.
words
I
that are
love Nicki
bad,
Minaj.
right? So
Nicki
was it
Minaj
Al
is not music,
Ghazali?
bro.
Al Ghazali
That's
said,
just disgusting.
"Him who
it's
forbids
a bunch of
the good
niggery.
songs, let him prohibit the birds that sing."
Well, check this out. If you guys did practice art, you guys could have had something similar to the Orthodox and the Catholics. You guys would be able to go in the mosque,
We're
look
good.
up, and then see a portrait
We're
of
good.
Imam Ali or something
No,
with
no, we don't
wings.
We're
do
good.
stuff
We're
like
good.
this.
We'll pass. Hard pass on that one.
No, man, our icons are based. Can't deny that.
Oh yeah, you'd
It is.
realize
It's
through the
beautiful,
Yeah.
man.
veneration.
But
It is beautiful.
we
Jamil Jiddan.
can't. We can't.
Well, you guys
Yes,
do
you
the
can.
veneration through the prayer. Why can't you do the veneration through the eyes?
No, no, no. I don't know where you're going with.
Well, you guys mentioned Muhammad in the opening
Yeah,
prayer,
that's
don't
a
you guys?
fact, man. Look, Muslims and sacred geometry and calligraphy, it's just, bro, it's another
Ahsan.
level.
Yeah, man.
How many
And
people
the prayer
have
is a
seen
sing.
those patterns in reality? Like they've seen it, man. And they go to a mosque and they're like shocked. They're like, wow, I've seen that before.
That's how I convert Christians. I bring them to the mosque, and they're like, sacred geometry. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
You make them take a trip and then they come back to reason and then you show them the
Oh, a trip like what? A mushroom trip?
yeah, I'm not gonna expand too much. Take it for face
Yeah,
value.
exactly. A nigga doing mushrooms.
And the amount of shirk is off the charts.
But it's
Yeah, I think they
crazy, man.
should.
There's something to study about like psychedelic trips and the people who witness like weird stuff, you know? Why
Yeah,
is it
thanks to the
that
kufar. Because if
no,
it
but
wasn't for the kufar, then we wouldn't have
why
any
is it
studies.
like I'm curious, man. Why is it that I hear a lot of people, they're like, yo, I've seen an experience and I believe in God. I've heard this so many times, man. Like what? Or I've seen such and such thing and then someone says something similar, you know?
That's
Like
how I believed in God.
why?
Why? Because you have to go through it. It was the only time I had certainty in God. It was after the trip.
Well, why you guys have to do the shortcut? You could do prayer and fasting.
True. That's
Exactly.
just the hard way to get there, bro. We're trying to take shortcuts in
It's
life.
not, it's different, bro.
It
You
sounds
literally
sounds
see
like a
God.
life hack, like a cheat hack or something.
It is a cheat
Yes,
hack,
exactly.
but it gives
God,
you
it's a God cheat.
it's a God cheat, but it gives you like the potential of what could be. But the certainty that like you never forget the experience. They've done studies on it. where like women forget, you know, pregnancy or the pain of or the experience of like most important events in their life, for example. But this is something that is forever like sort of embedded in you. I truly saw God.
The way I see it is like
I
through
thought you
fasting and
were
prayer.
God.
No, but then we
Yo,
all got
base.
good. That is
No, let's
true.
Nah.
reframe. No,
That's
no,
true.
guys,
That
let's
is true.
reframe the position.
But
No,
then all of us were like melting. We were like
Are you sure you're not
metal,
a Scientologist?
metallic, like melting, all of us. And we were all being like poured into an abyss, a deep like abyss. And then I kind of
Are you
went into like,
describing your mushroom trip?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw that abyss, and then I just went into fetal position and I
And
said,
then I was like, God,
God.
please, if you just save me
No,
from
I
this
saw that.
trip, I'll believe in you.
No, that fetal position, that abyss was God. Like all of us were being poured into that. It was beautiful.
guys, let's not do woo-woo stuff.
It's not a woo-woo. It's these experiences
Let's
we
Yeah,
live
not
in life.
yeah.
promote woo-woo stuff.
Woo.
Woo
It's not a
woo.
woo-woo. It's
I
amazing.
got a woo woo knuckle sandwich waiting right here for you.
Oh,
Oh
Arcella.
shit!
Arcella too. Like the trip, you see God on that trip. Most
Salah.
experiences are God-based. Mushrooms.
Man, you see what these Buddhists are doing? Us Christians and
I don't
Muslims
know,
gotta step
man.
it up.
We need to stop them. They need to be stopped.
What are you gonna do? Park a car and them walking for
Like
that
you
peace
can
walk?
never
I've
have certainty in
planned,
God
I've
till you
planned
go
to do
through.
some darwa in India.
No, they're doing a peace walk right now. They're walking like only in their socks or barefoot. They started like
Yeah,
California and then
yeah,
like
I'm gonna
some in
join them.
Arkansas.
I'm literally gonna join them. I'm gonna start walking barefoot, and I'm gonna, bro, just crusade the Hind. I don't know. I'm
Hindus
not.
are not polytheists. I don't know why you have not studied Hinduism. You keep saying that.
Now,
It's
if you wanna,
Sheikh,
idiotic.
let's unite our forces.
I think if we wanna outdo them,
Sheikh's people came and converted most people to Christianity.
I,
The missionaries did that throughout the
Pick up
South
your
India.
cross and spread the good news.
Pick up
I
your
mean,
They
cross
already
and
did that,
follow
bro.
me.
no, if we wanna outdo them, I mean, we're gonna have to get that flying donkey, and me and you are gonna have to sit on it, fly over the Buddhists.
Wow.
Buddhists are in Tibet, not in India.
He's
You guys
talking
don't know
shit.
geography. You don't know history.
You know about the donkey that Muhammad flew over to
Oh, we
Jerusalem?
know. We know about the donkey.
But if you fly over the
I'll
Buddhists,
have
they'll
the
have nothing.
camel. You'll have the donkey.
Oh yeah. And but the plus side for me is it flies, but the plus side for you, you have refreshments.
The weird thing is, you'll go there, you'll realize that they're all monotheists, and you'll come back. Like, if Amin is true to his philosophy, unless he's an exclusivist, you'll be like,
But
oh
do they
shit, these
follow
guys believe in one
Tawheed?
God. These guys believe in
But
Tawheed.
is it? It's not. That's not Tawheed.
It is Tawheed.
They believe in one God, but they associate partners. That's not Tawheed.
No, he has no partners. There's only one
Uh,
Brahman. All else are
and
his
he.
attributes that are manifest.
Oh, okay.
Rahman Rahim.
Oof,
Mm.
that's
Brahman
an
Rahim.
interesting comment.
Uh-oh.
What
Well,
about that?
you're about to be
Bismillah
in Raleigh,
Rahman
God,
North.
what is that?
Rahim.
God, your Lord?
Bujadist?
Brahman.
Rahim.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Yeah, don't add partners to
Don't
Allah,
corrupt. Don't
but
corrupt.
obey Him and His Messenger. The fuck?
No, so
No partners
actually,
to Allah,
I
but
would say that,
obey
yeah,
Him and His Messenger.
Hinduism do add besides.
Um, have no partners with Allah, but He's the majestic we, us, and our.
Like, even when you think about what the Apostle Paul did to the Greeks, he wasn't lenient towards protecting the false gods. Obviously not.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, when you think about it, Prophet
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad was sent, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
to the Arabs and, all this region,
Allegedly.
MENA region, all converted to Islam,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
and they destroyed their idols and they're not polytheists. Paul, before, he was sent to the Greeks or the
Wait a
Western
second. I thought
civilization.
I thought Muhammad was on top of the Kaaba throwing the
let's
statues
let's
off of the
acknowledge
top of
let's
it.
acknowledge let's
But that's
acknowledge
what the
the
story
the
was.
fruits
But
that they have performed, right? So he didn't concede to their claims. He never said or agreed that whatever Greek god is legitimate. So why would we do the same? That's the question. There isn't any possible way to do. What are your
are you
thoughts,
talking
Narg?
about? Are you talking about the three daughters?
Yeah, that he said well, that God said they're not daughters.
Well, they're not daughters
Yeah, he
because
did.
they had to separate
They
Allah
bowed down to him.
from the three daughters. And
God
then you
doesn't
got to
have sons
remember,
or daughters.
and remember, this was like the demon verse, right? Which is
Yeah,
recorded. Like
satanic
Bro, it's in
this
the
verse.
is like
Quran right now.
highly
Go
recorded.
read
Yeah.
it. Read it.
So this is the thing, right? After this happened, or after this was put into the book, I'm not sure exactly what, but after this was implemented, right? They were like, well, listen, we have to make a rule that prophets can't sin, like major sins. And this is how they covered that up. And since then, this is where that rule came in, where the major prophets do not sin, kind of like denoting also Isa, because he had no sin, not even a minor sin. He has zero sin. You
Yeah.
understand? So that remember, like everyone is judged because they swore to Allah that He is the only one God before they went to earth. But Isa and Maryam did not have to do this. They were not touched by Satan. That's why in 345 it says, this says a lot in this verse. It says uh that the word of Allah is named the Messiah, Isa, son of Mary, and they will be remembered in this life and the next, or they will be remembered or revered, or I think it was like, like not worship, but like, what I'm saying, they have status in this life
Wow.
and the next. So there's no judgment for
What?
them. There's no judgment.
Have you bought a Quran? You seems to know the
they
Quran.
weren't they weren't touched by Satan. So it's separating them. Even if you try to say, well, all the prophets were sinless, like he's still like above it. It's weird. But I think that's the only reason why they said the prophets are sinless, because of this satanic verse.
Yeah,
That was the whole reason of the satanic stuff.
trying to cover shit up.
Yeah, they'll come around like, oh no prophets can make this, or
Right.
and I love how they use the midrash. They use the right midrash verses to like butter this up, right? So it's to save Aaron from sinning. They added what
Aaron.
the
That's that
Aaron
New
from
York
sinning
accent.
to from like getting the gold,
I will
right?
show
For
the
Aaron.
the
world.
Yeah, so Aaron's like collecting the gold for the golden calf, but they're like, no, it wasn't him. It was the Samaritan, wasn't it? Right?
Samarie.
The
Yeah.
Sammarine.
But
And
they try to
then
lie and say that's
y-
not
yeah,
Samaritan.
and then they grab the dust from the horse of Gabriel and they put it inside, because like when he walks, the ground kind of like starts to grow. So they took some of this pixie dust from the horse. Just to think, Gabriel's horse brings life. Could you imagine what
GG.
Gabriel could do? I mean,
No
his horse
way.
is walking and there's stuff just growing out of the ground just from his horse touching
Ya
the floor,
Allah.
bro. I
Ya
mean, could you
Allah.
imagine how powerful Gabriel was?
By the
His
For
horse was
real.
permission
gangster.
of
No
God.
His
wonder why he
horse
chose
was
him to blow in
gangster.
Mary's
By
vagina.
the
Yeah,
permission of God.
There is no permission given there, bro.
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah,
was
it
given
doesn't say
permission,
permission. It
authority.
Yeah,
doesn't
he
say
all
that.
right.
Yeah, bismillah.
When was any other
Bi-idhnillah.
prophet? Let me
Doesn't say
ask you. Let me ask you.
bi-idhnillah.
When was any other prophet given permission to do anything?
All the
Can you
prophets.
get?
It
No,
never
Or
give me
else
the
they're
mentions.
verse.
false
You got the
prophets.
verse? Let me get the verse. When
Give him the verse.
yeah,
Oh my God.
when was
Aina dalil.
Muhammad given the permission of Allah to do something? Give me the
Right.
verse.
Muhammad
Book chapter and verse.
Rasulullah.
You know,
Book
That's
book
a
chapter and
verse.
Takbir.
That's a
verse.
verse. Look it
No,
up.
chapter and verse.
Yeah.
When was
Yeah, okay.
Moses granted permission to do anything from Allah? When was
Hey, you got to bring your proof, bro.
Adam given permission? Like none of them were actually given permission.
oh my
Unless
goodness.
you have somebody that's given permission? Anybody else in here read the Quran?
Oh, me. Check this out.
Crickets? Crickets?
So they say all the prophets are sinless. Who got kicked out of the Garden of Eden?
Oh damn.
Yo, brother, yo,
That's fucking
like,
retarded. That's a
Ah,
bro,
stupid
like, how did,
argument.
Hey, no
That's
like,
fucking
why
way.
are we
stupid.
not, why,
Megatron,
wow.
Oh my
like,
you
God.
are
Ugh.
scared to
Oh my
read
God,
Quran
bro.
Didn't
48,
Musa
29.
didn't Musa commit a sin too?
No, he didn't.
And
like,
Abraham
Yeah, he ran around naked. Oh, never mind. The stone stole
and
his
Noah.
clothes.
They all sinned.
No, they didn't.
There's verses in the Quran. You want me to give you the verses, bro?
I'm not gonna take your interpretation. Obviously, I'm gonna
It's
interpret it
not
the way I'm gonna
interpretation.
interpret it to
It's
my worldview, dog. I'm never gonna be wrong.
yeah. That's
but
Yeah,
fine.
obviously.
That's
what's
right.
more
That's
Oh,
likely
fine.
to
that's
happen?
that's
What's,
nice.
That's fine.
what's,
That's very
what's,
nice and
I'll go with
convenient.
the consensus.
what's more likely to happen? Moses sinning, him being a human being, or a rock stealing his clothes and running off?
Wait, well, I didn't hear the second part. Someone running in a field. What was that?
Or
Or
a
the
rock
rock.
stealing his clothes
Jabbar.
and running off?
Yo, Megatron, here's the verse. I brought it for you, man. It
We know the
says,
rock did not steal his
Quran
clothes.
48,
That's an
verse
excuse.
28. It is He who sent His messenger with the guidance and the religion of truth to make prevail over all religions. God suffices as a witness. Muhammad is the messenger of God. Those with him are
Muhammad.
stern against the disbelievers,
There you
yet
go.
compassionate among
With each
themselves.
other. Oh,
Yeah,
what a nice
such a
relationship.
beautiful passage,
What
right?
a beautiful
So,
passage.
so, so, yeah, that's the idhan.
See?
That's what it is. God
Exactly.
Himself.
We only love each other. That's nice. That's gonna make
Gay.
society. That'll keep society at peace.
Yo, I'm looking up these
Teach your
verses
kids that
about who
one.
was given permission. Yo, this verse is gangster though. I didn't even know about this 78:38. This
Gangster,
is
gangster.
permission to speak on the day of judgment. Let's see who this is. On the day, the spirit and the angels stand in rows. None will speak except one, whom the most merciful permits. So who's being permitted to speak? Is it the angels? Specific prophet?
Wow,
No
that's
one
such a
at
based
all
passage, bro.
excepts
The
those
Holy
God
Spirit is
allows.
given authority
No,
and
no, 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 no,
permission.
no, 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 no. Well, we said this. No,
MashaAllah.
it says the spirit and the angels
MashaAllah.
stand in rows, right? Stand in rows. So there's one with the spirit,
So proud
and
of
then
you,
there's
Megatron.
another row of angels. So it's kind of weird, right? To think that you're saying the Holy Spirit is Gabriel, but then Gabriel and the Spirit are going to be on opposite sides. So is this a dual nature of Jabril? Sounds like
No,
a dual nature there.
he's
Sounds like
among the
Jabril
leaders,
has
right?
a hypostatic union.
I can show you a
I
Yeah.
thought
passage
you
where
guys were against the hypostatic. Yo, where's Nargis? Nargis, I thought they were against the hypostatic union, and this was the whole reason why they don't like the begat, the
Abu
begotten
Stacy.
type stuff. So what happened with the hypostatic
So I
union
can show you a
of
passage where
Jabril?
Michael and
Jabril
Gabriel
has a
are
spirit. He
being
has a spirit
differentiated from the
kind,
angels.
and then he has an angel kind. Which one is he? Is he an angel or is he a spirit?
Can I, if I show
Is
you
he
a
both?
passage where
Do
it's
they mix?
mentioning Gabriel, Michael, and the angels, would you concede?
And I mean wants to debate.
Yeah. Who's gonna be given permission to speak on the day of judgment?
The Holy Spirit
No, no,
and
no,
the
no, no, no.
angels.
That's 7838. Well, let's find out who's 7838. I can't go to a hadith anymore because hadiths have run out for today.
And I used the best one.
Yeah, yeah. Who's given permission to do what in the Quran? Intercede, speak, forgive, perform miracles, judge, something else?
I
So
dare you.
that's the thing, right? So it's to speak. Who's gonna give permission to speak? I mean, you would think he would have the name, the word of Allah. But let's see.
I
Intercede.
dare
You
you to
know that
read
Isa already has
228
permission to
and
intercede.
98.
He's coming back at end times. To forgive, well, if he's gonna judge the living and the dead, break the cross and kill the pig. I mean, I'm thinking he already has permission, right? To perform miracles, we know who you know who's given permission in the Quran to perform miracles. To judge, obviously Isa's judging. So out of the five things that Allah gives permission for, Isa is definitely doing four of them.
Wow.
Okay,
At
so I got
least
you. We
four.
understood.
So
Wow.
interceding. So I don't know about the speak
Sounds like
part.
favoritism.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds like favoritism because I thought Muhammad was his boy. But
Right.
we know he's interceding, you know he's forgiving, you know he's performing miracles, and you know Issa's going to judge. The only thing I can't double down on is to speak.
Yeah, we heard
So,
you. We heard you.
7838. Let's see if we can get something. Go ahead, give your
Yeah.
argument. Go ahead, give
So,
your argument.
chapter 2, verse
Mhm.
98.
About the lie.
Whoever is an enemy of God, his angels, his messengers, Gabriel and Michael, then let them know that God is certainly the enemy of the disbelievers.
Okay,
Here,
so
I
angels is
showcase to you
separate.
an
Angels is
explicit
separate from.
moment where Gabriel and Michael are being separated for a specific reason because there's an emphasis on their role. They're leaders of angels. They're archangels. Do you
According to
see the
who? Where
What?
does it
point?
say
Where
that?
does it say archangel?
Yeah, he just
No, no,
making shit up
I'm
as he
Yo,
talking
go.
what the
language
fuck?
that I'm
What do
talking
you
in
mean
tongues,
language?
language
Yo,
Bro, you
that you
gotta
will
can't
you
be
will
mixing. This is
understand.
Israeliyat.
You
This
don't
is
want to have like
Israeliyat, bro.
right. You
common
see how they
This is
understanding,
make
bro.
stuff up
Israeliyat,
on the
man.
fly?
This is crazy, bro. This is
Oh my
Israeliyat. We
Archangels
can't
god,
just
go
mean
with
like a
this.
No
leader of an
way.
angel. That's it.
How do you know he's the leader of an angel? It
Yeah,
doesn't
that
It's
say
in the
doesn't
that.
say
hadith.
that.
I think it's in the hadith and the traditions.
What
We
do you
could
I
we
think?
could look
think
it
you
up.
see. You
You
think it
think?
is. You
Yeah,
making
because
shit
I
up,
listen,
nigga.
I've heard it,
It's crazy.
now I'll have to
Oh,
bring
you
the
heard it.
source.
Right.
Yeah, I heard it.
There we go.
Now I'll have
Here
to
What's the
bring the
again,
chain
source
of
we
if you
see a
ask
narration? You
for it.
heard it
classic
from who?
But you
example.
shouldn't ask
Yeah,
for it because you believe it,
this
right?
is the
So
What's the
I'm
classic
chain of
appealing to
narration?
example
truth
that
you
angels
already
are
know.
separate from Jabril and
Oh, now he's
That's not a
assuming
me
Michelangelo.
truth we
thing, that's
know.
a you thing.
Yeah, they're separate. Again,
Me
showing
and
this
you,
separateness.
it's just me and you.
Yo, Smiler.
Anyway,
It's just us two. It's just me and you. It's me and you.
A B C.
Yeah.
Yo, Smiler.
I've been waiting. What's up, G?
What's good, bro?
My
I was just
black
reading
brother.
a book about Josephus and the Testimonium Flavium, and
Hmm.
there's a new Oxford book 2025 that actually says that this testimony is pretty credible. It's I'll back channel it to you. I sent it in the chat.
Yeah, I've read it. I think
What's the testimony? I don't know. I don't know the context of that.
Josephus
I
talking
don't want to
about
start a new
Jesus
debate. I don't
as
want
a
to start. I
historic.
don't want to start a new
Oh,
debate. So I just wanted
my,
to tell you that
oh,
I don't want to start a new.
There isn't a problem, by the
okay.
way.
No one said there's a problem. Why are you paranoid?
No, because he's talking about debate, but I'm just saying there isn't an issue.
Oh, let's let another Negro up here. Pretty soon
What
the
up,
values
man? What
of
up?
the
What up?
house
What
will
up?
go down.
Yo, can I be part of the club?
Nah, you ain't black, man. You white.
Smiler, what is that PTR, man? What's going on here?
What is
What?
going
Are
on?
That's
you
true.
Turkish?
That's my kryptonite over
Bro,
there.
what?
He's not
That's an
black, but he's
insult, man.
African.
I'm
Bro, he's
Moroccan.
African.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
Moroccan,
he
Yeah,
bro.
so
Bro,
is.
he's the
you know,
only African here.
I'm kind of like, you know,
He's still a booty scratcher. He's an African booty scratcher.
no, that's too far, man.
Hey, what you think about the Kharijis, bro?
The what?
Khariji.
The Kharijites, whatever you call.
A
Yo, this
Khawarij.
is
Oh,
weird.
the
Sons of
How did
Khawarij.
Khawarij.
nothing
Yeah,
other?
no, that's a
So I had to
sect
look this
of
up. I had to look
heretics.
this up to double check myself because I knew that like I looked into the Quran and no one else was given permission but Isa. And I'm
Hmm.
looking at this and it says this a few times here. Um, those permitted to intercede. So who is that can intercede with him except his permission? So this is Allah saying his permission, right? Intercession will not benefit except for the one whom the most merciful permits. And then another one says intercession does not anvil except for one whom he gives permission. Okay. So he has to give permission, and it's who him he is pleased. So no names are given, only the category. Right? Whom with whom he is pleased. So those permitted to speak on the day of judgment. See what I mean? And no one will speak except one whom the most merciful permits, and he will speak what is right. So no one's identified here, but someone is permitted and someone who will speak truthfully.
I got a more explicit verse for you, man.
And then over here is how many angels are in the heavens whom intercede nothing except after Allah permits. Okay, give me a verse. Okay, give me a verse.
Surah Al Ma'idah 116.
Go ahead.
Can you read it?
I don't know what Surah Al-Ma'idah
He
is.
can't read.
Yeah.
You can't read?
Just
Okay.
give me the number, the chapter number.
And on Judgment Day, Allah will say, O Jesus, son of Mary, did you ever ask the people to worship you and your mother's gods besides Allah? He will
Good.
answer, Glory be to you. How could I ever say what I had no right to say? If I had said such a thing, you
You
would have
would have
certainly
known.
known it.
You
You
would
know
have
what is
known.
hidden within me, but I do not
You
know what is
know what's
within you.
hidden. Ooh.
But I do not know what is within you. Indeed, you alone are the knower of all unseen.
Yeah.
It
And
sounds
he
like it sounds.
always
Hey,
is
it's not.
very
It's
consistent.
consistent with the Bible too.
Yo, it's very consistent. He's telling them
Hmm.
there's a a procession here, right? And it's showing that he doesn't declare anything, only the Father
It
does.
doesn't declare.
He doesn't declare it.
That's what he's saying here.
That's basically what he's saying. He says
All
the
right.
Father will declare it, not me. So don't come to me.
Yo,
I'm just a messenger,
Megatron, I have a question. Can you
right?
concede to the claim that the Prophet is called a messenger of God by God in the Quran?
Well, what does that mean? But
No,
but
but
who
can you
is
say
your
yes or
God? This is the
no?
whole thing. Like who is
No,
Allah in
according
the
to the
Bible?
Quran,
No
even
one's
if you don't
Allah.
believe in the narrative, according to the Quran, can you be honest and say yes, the Quran does say Muhammad is a prophet, is a messenger?
Yeah, that has
Okay, thank you.
that's
So now
nothing to
we're
do
gonna go
with
to chapter
that's
40, verse
yeah.
78.
Go to 4078. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
go to it. Yeah, go
So
to it.
it says, no messenger could bring a sign except by the permission of God.
Allahu Akbar.
So so wait a second. He's saying that if anyone did send a message, which could be anybody now. So you're not just putting Muhammad in that. You're putting every single person that sent a message. So all the angels,
Muhammad
all the all
Rasulullah.
the Muhammad, but then you have to put all the other prophets in there too.
Yeah,
So it's not like he's the only one given this permission to
all
have a
the
message from
prophets
him.
from the
Yeah,
Quran,
exactly. So, but it
this
doesn't
applies to
name.
them.
Yeah. But we're talking about like Isa bin Maryam
Aiza.
by the permission of Allah was able to do a divine act like blow the
Yeah. So read what 40.
into
Okay, do you have it
a
in front of you?
clay
Maybe
they
because
fashioned.
you didn't process it because probably you didn't read it. But go read it.
Read it. He didn't read it.
Pull it up.
No,
Read
I'm
is
reading other
past tense.
verses
Bart's
right
always
now.
on Reddit. That's why he's saying that.
Yeah,
That's where he
He
gets his
didn't
stupid
read it.
ideas
You
from.
don't say you didn't read it.
yeah.
Bart, let it go, man. It's a new
Let
year.
it
Let it go,
go.
man.
This
Let it
nigga.
go. Let's let it go, man. Come on,
This nigga
we're done with this
stupid.
shit.
So
It's
what do you
Smiley,
easy.
guys
I
know
know,
about?
Smiley, I know you're tired too, man. Come
So
on,
what do
tell
you
him the
guys
truth.
know about
I never
begetting
get
and
tired.
begotten? Let's
I
see
never
if
get
you
tired of
guys
the
But
know what the
hold
hadiths,
on,
man.
hold
begetting.
on. Before we even let it go, we still have to correct Megatron on this thing because it's a new
Oh
year. We
snap! We
can't
got
just
Chuck in the
we can't
Uh-oh.
building.
we can't just let Megatron just
What's up,
say
my white
whatever
brother?
and
That's
try to influence this audience with misinformation. Now we can't let that
A'udhu
happen.
Billah spreading that fitna.
Not on the watch of a Muslim. Nah,
Hell no, Muslims ain't
Damn,
gonna stand for that.
Bro, I'm
we were trying
so
to show the
impressed.
we
I'm
know
fitna.
fitna
so
let
impressed
you
how much the
fight
Yo, you see
Quran
what I mean? We were doing the fitna,
respond to
but
much
he's
of the
got to do the
So
claims that
fitna.
here's
comes
the
You know
from
what I'm
thing.
people.
saying?
It wasn't a
From
divine
There's
fit,
act.
from
always an
fitna,
answer.
from
Here,
fitna to
Is that
fitna. Go ahead, let's
Megatron.
go.
But
The thing is, it wasn't
Megatron,
a divine act
4017,
by Jesus
read it.
himself. It wasn't a divine act by Jesus, right? Jesus performed the miracle, right? It was God, right, who created that, who made it happen, who actually created everything, right? So through he was an agent. We've
Oh,
talked
don't
about this
say
ad
that. That
nauseum.
sounds like
oh, that's a
begetting. That
partner.
sounds like
Sounds
he
like a partner.
begetting.
There's no
Sounds like
partner.
begetting.
It
Sounds like
sounds like
something
God is
came
using a
forth.
slave. God is
How
using
could
a slave.
something come
Jesus was a slave
forth?
of God, right? You
How
agree?
could something come forth from Allah into Isa? How is that possible? He cannot beget.
Astaghfirullah.
What
He
do you
can't
mean?
beget. He
That's
can't
not
beget.
that's
Nothing. Begetting means coming forth from. That's what the name of. That's what it
Uh
Now,
is.
can we
oh.
From the
concede?
same
hold
Can
on.
we
nature.
concede to
So
the
here we
claim?
go. Here we go. The
Megatron.
nature of Allah is being instilled
Into
into Isa. So now the
Astaghfirullah.
nature of Allah is to blow the ruh into Adam, fashion him from clay. Now
Wallah.
all of a sudden you're saying that this same divine act that's only given to God is now also
Mm-hmm.
given to Isa with showing the same nature on
Tell me
how
more. Tell me
Allah
more.
One
this is
second.
coming forth from Allah through Isa. Who else is given permission to do stuff like this? Who
So
else?
again, you're going back
No,
and
the
you're conflating.
permission
You're
from Allah is
conflating.
going to have a
You're
really high rank because no one else is given this
sure.
permission.
No, Jesus
He's a
has a very
gangster.
high rank in Islam. There's no doubt about it, right? But we're saying only
Superior
God.
rank.
God is the only source of life. He
Can't say
alone.
that.
He alone gives
He
life.
grants permission.
But Jesus is not
Yeah.
giving
Allah,
life.
Jesus is a
Jesus is
partner
not the
in
one
How
that
who's
can he
giving
giving
of
the
not?
life.
life. You see what I'm
How can he
saying?
not be given life? He's the
Jesus is
one who
performing
blew
the
into it.
miracle. There's the difference.
Right.
So Isa,
You
so
can
so let me
carry
let
out
me
the
ask you a question.
actions. So think about it this way: when parents conceive,
hmm
when they decide to conceive, right?
Please
They're
don't add
not
analogies.
creating,
Let's just stick to
right?
the
They do the
verse.
Yeah, he's not
thing.
good
They
at
do the
Yeah,
analogies.
thing.
let's just stick to the
They do
verse,
the
bro.
thing, right? And then they have a kid. But who's created that kid? It came out of the mother's womb. Nobody saw him descend from the heavens. So did the mom carry him? Because evidence shows that she's the one who's delivering him,
Yeah, that's a good argument.
or she's the one who's giving birth, right?
I don't know how I'm gonna defeat this. I don't know how
So
I'm gonna get over this one, but let me see if I can respond. So when Isa is given permission, which no other prophet is given permission, this way, the way Isa is using the word create that only Allah uses. So the word create is a divine act.
Yeah. It's
It is a
always
divine
halakallah.
act. So now Isa has been given the permission to do a divine act. Now, where is Allah when he's giving him this permission? Is Allah blowing the spirit into the bird through Isa?
bro, these are come on. You're
I'm asking you, where is it? Because you're telling me it's
where is
Allah that
what?
did it.
Where is what?
So explain to me how when this went down, where was Allah? Was he in creation? Was he out of
Never.
creation?
He's never in creation.
He's never in creation.
No,
Right. He just sits on top of it.
he exists outside of time and space. Do you get what that means?
He's on top of it.
And that's what
Yeah,
makes
because
him
he's on
God.
the arch.
Then that's
He's
what
on the
makes him
arch.
God,
Who's
right?
sitting on the
If he
arch?
and that's what makes him God, right? And
He
that's what
can't
then
be in creation. He
he
could just
doesn't
be
take
on
on
top
human
of it.
form, right? Like he doesn't change his essence and be like, oh, okay, one day I'm going to take on human form and I just forgot my duties. I'm just going to kick my feet up and I don't. The world is just going to control. It's going to take care of itself.
So if
I'm going to be a
something
human.
comes from Allah, right, and he's displaying his nature through something else, what do you call that? What is the word of that in the
A
Quran?
magic trick.
The
What
miracle.
is the name of that? Because we say
What is that?
Miracle.
In the Bible, if it comes forth from the Father through the Son, this is the Father begetting the Son, because
What did he
they're
say?
the same nature.
How is he? How is it coming
So
through? Tell me.
now
How is it
I
coming
was,
through
what do you mean?
Jesus?
All things were created for him, by him, through him.
Okay, no. How is it coming
That's
through?
Colossians chapter 1,
Right
15
now we're
through
talking about the
18.
Quran.
Yeah,
How is
yeah,
it
that's
coming
fine.
through him? How is this miracle that Allah is, right, reviving the dead? How is that coming through Isa alayhi
Yeah,
salam?
he lists there's like a bunch of things that he did with the permission of Allah, which seems to be that only Allah can do these things. Now, if someone else is being granted that permission, that means they have the ability to do it.
To do what?
The
You're getting
divine
better at
act.
this, Megatron. You're getting better at this specific argument, but you're missing a lot of
Okay.
there's a lot of pieces
Context.
of the position,
That's
but
your
you're
favorite
getting better
word.
than the last time we talked about it, and I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'll give you
yeah.
that.
I don't even
Yeah,
know why I'm talking about it, but I
but
just,
because we've spoken about it ad nauseum. But yeah, next
yeah,
topic.
you're right.
Because
No, you're right. No, it's just the permission part. I was just to focus on the permission part because no one else is given permission. And I've been looking at every single time someone's given permission. 7838 was very close, but it's not mentioned who is given permission to speak on Judgment Day. But it seems like someone's coming back on Judgment Day. I don't know if it's that star player that's coming back
we
and
love
never
him, man.
died.
We love him. He's a star. He's a
Yeah.
star player in our life and in the akhirah, and absolutely, he's a star player. No doubt about it.
I would pray to him more than I would Muhammad.
Now the
I'm
billah,
just saying.
now the billah. See now, this is polytheism,
No,
and that's not cool, man.
Why do you want to
no,
pray
I'm
to
just
him? Why
saying.
do you
Then
even want to pray
I'll
to
just
him?
then call me a
Yeah, exactly.
polytheist.
Why do you
Call
You
me a
can't even. Okay,
polytheist.
call upon him because he
That's cool.
call
I'll
upon
call me
him.
a polytheist.
Call
Call him.
upon who?
He says he wants to pray to Jesus, so I told him to call upon him.
You guys, man, this Jesus obsession is crazy.
And his
That's
What's
mom.
wrong?
And his
It's
mom.
we
really
love him,
crazy, man.
man. So please stop saying these things.
And his
We love
No,
him more
y'all
than you
love
do.
Aisa. Y'all don't love Jesus.
We love him more than you guys do. That's true.
Yeah, we do.
Right,
I
right.
agree with that.
We love him more.
Because we
Otherwise,
actually,
because
because we
yeah,
actually
we
listen
wouldn't
to.
we wouldn't like make him a
Right.
part of our own heretical belief, right? He's a
Just like ISIS loves Muhammad more than you guys because they actually listen to him.
no, they don't.
ISIS listens to Muhammad.
Yeah.
According to who?
Yeah.
Who?
According to
Who?
what Muhammad said, kill the
Who?
kuffar.
Who said that? Why do you act? Why do you act dumb, man? Like I don't understand. Be smart.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, your PTR suits you, man. It really does.
It does,
I know.
bro. The other day, Smiler admitted he said he called himself an Islamophobe. I was in the room.
He doesn't
called
need a.
himself
He's an Islamophobe.
that.
Yeah, according to
It's
you
a
guys, I
weird. It's a
am.
I
weird
was in
type
the
of
room.
like obsession. You know,
Wait,
they
can you
can't stop talking
define?
about Islam.
So can you define what
It's
that
not.
means?
We'll have to
It's
look.
not my fault if a
It's just
dog
a hater.
crosses you
It's
while
just someone
you're
that wants to hate on Islam.
praying. That it's invalid. But if a pig crosses you, then it's okay. That's your own weird ass rules.
Wait, real quick, right?
You're referring to the hadith talking about. Does
Yeah,
it
a
mention
donkey
what
or a
a
dog.
donkey too?
Yeah,
I
donkey, a
think
dog, or a woman. But if a woman walks or a pig walks past you, shit, you'll be all right. You can still keep
I
praying.
don't know. Pigs can just walk past you in those type of
Yeah, it might
environments.
be a wild boar.
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
is
man.
there any way like we can make more logical, coherent, and
Nargis,
rational arguments than these dumbass like sheep
Nargis.
back and forth?
They don't have a choice.
Well, I like
That's
to
why they
switch
do
it up.
this.
I like
I
to
guess
go between.
they don't have
I mean,
There's
I think
nothing
that
they
is
can
a
attack.
logical.
That's substance. They
Right.
have to
So
go
I
to
think
these
that
other things, you know.
I think it
Yo,
is a logical. It is logical. So when I'm trying to figure out what's the logic behind a dog being able to walk, not being able to walk past you, versus a
Yeah,
pig
that's
that's
not
actually
Yeah,
considered
that's not
dirt.
illogical, bro. It's just like whatever
I'm
superstition bullshit.
okay. Good. So exactly. So it's not reasonable. It's
I don't
superstitious
know what
bullshit.
reasonable means here. If you mean that
That
reasonable means something that's illogical, then it is reasonable because it's not illogical.
Smiler.
it is
The question you
illogical
should ask you as a Christian: why are people leaving Christianity? Like, what is it about Christianity?
because people leave religions in general.
because
So
people
that's just
No, no, but
because
what
people have
about
the
what is
freedom
it
to.
about Christianity itself? Like,
yeah. Because we don't threaten
what
death.
do people say? What do
We
people
don't threaten
say?
to kill people. That's
What are
why.
people's reasons? What do they say?
Well, some of their reasons are they just don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe in religion. Some people, some people's reasons are Islam. Makes sense to them,
There you go.
and some people's reasons
Okay,
are
hone
I
in on
just want to
that.
be
Hone in. Why don't you hone in on that? Why
Yeah,
does
because
Islam make
people
okay.
more
aren't
What is
sense?
properly discipled.
the
That's what it
reason?
is. People aren't
Keep
Yeah,
properly
they're also
discipled.
not properly discipled by
keep in mind.
actual, but that's just some
Do you
religious
think
cult.
people
But
going to Islam
I think
because
they go into Islam because it I mean,
of the stuff you
if you
bring up,
give
or
someone the basic dawah, then it does seem rational and legitimate,
okay?
especially when you piggyback on previous religions. And
So
so
you
that's
admit. So
why
you admit.
I think that's why a lot of the
Okay.
converts are coming from Christianity, not like atheists, because what happens is going and telling an atheist, hey, we believe in one God, our book's preserved, and we believe in Jesus is not convincing to them. But to a Christian, that might appeal to them a little bit more. So it's not so much on like, in my opinion, I don't think there's any true convincing being done there. It's more like, oh, I have this surface level understanding of Islam, and I appreciate that, and that's why I
Okay.
want to be a
But you
Muslim.
can admit it makes sense and it's rational. Can you admit that it makes more
Yeah,
sense than Christianity?
no, I can't admit that.
You can't.
I
No,
would say it's
that's a
easier to
Well,
dumb argument. It
understand. I
might
would say it's
why
easier
is
to
that? Why is
understand.
that
Christianity
dumb?
just because it's a little bit more difficult to understand doesn't mean it makes more
Okay, fine.
sense.
Okay,
That's a
okay,
bad
okay.
argument.
I'll take that. I'll take that. So it's easier to understand than Christianity.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Jason, Smiler. Okay. So far we have it's rational. It
And
makes
that's it.
sense.
I mean, again, that's if we're focused on certain basics. I mean, are there things in Islam that are not going to be understandable, especially when it comes to even theology? If you're trying to figure
This is
out why Allah maybe has certain parts or why Allah does certain things, then
Listen,
it could get
Muslims
complicated. But if you stick
don't
to,
talk
Yo,
about
hey,
that.
I
stop
just believe in one
crying,
God,
Smiler already
Some of
about,
these
yo, you
clubhouse
sound
people talk
soft
about.
when you do
well.
this. Like,
I mean,
why does
I know
it's
he's.
so
Allah have
I
to
know
listen.
he's
do
crying.
these
It's
things?
it's so simple
You can't
though.
help it.
It's so simple that I can like
Yo, yo,
I could just be a Jew and like take on Judaism and get the same
Are
thing.
you sure? Have
Yes.
you tried
yeah, it's nothing
becoming a Jew?
special about it.
How
Yeah.
easy
Well, I'm
is it
yeah,
to
saying the
become a
Islam's
Jew?
just
doctrines.
more popular.
Listen, King, the doctrines. I can just take on Judaism, and it'll be the same thing.
When has a Jew ever approached you about their religion?
It doesn't matter.
Does it seem accessible to you?
Yes.
Judaism,
Yes.
to become a Jew.
Yeah.
Does Judaism make more sense than Christianity, King?
Judaism, yeah, this basic principle, yeah, it does. At
There
least
you
how
go.
they see God.
There you go.
Also,
That's
That's
good, but
a
that's because Christianity makes absolutely no sense. Like
well, the thing
a
But
lot of it
about
listen,
it,
makes more sense than
Judaism
Christian.
is a lot closer to Islam, so obviously,
yeah,
like
Yo, Smiler, look
Judaism
at that
might make more
TikTok.
sense.
Look at that
I
TikTok at
was,
the top. That's why I voted for him, bro. Like, yo, look, he shouts out Jadakiss. He was like, J to
Oh,
the
you voted for him.
noir.
You voted for him. Oh, look
He
at you.
was like, yo, he was like, for New York, by New York. That shit was gangster.
a,
gangster, read
He kept
all
that shit
about it.
That's my
a,
guy,
but
man.
yeah, I would say like when something makes sense to people, like I think that this question is kind of difficult because people,
Man, this nigga called out his government. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead, man.
yeah,
I'm
people,
just being a nigger.
Bro, come on now. So people make sense of different things, right? Like for me, it's much more easy to understand Christianity than Islam personally because of what I've learned.
That's a
But if
lie.
somebody, no, I swear it makes more sense for me to understand Christianity more in terms of legal practices and codes of conduct and ethics. But for other people, different things make sense. So like I think that we just there's not really
No,
a
no, no.
fully
Yeah, the
objective
ethics.
criteria.
Yeah, the ethics.
I'm talking about how you
The
understand God.
ethics definitely make more
Yeah,
sense
but
because
this is
being
what
having the
This is what King is doing. This is what
uh oh,
King's
what's
doing.
King doing?
He's saying because simple addition is easier than calculus, that we should take
No, no.
calculus. We should take
What I'm
addition over
saying is
calculus.
Right? Yeah, he
do
did say
you
that.
no hold on? Do you believe in a just God? Like he's gonna be fair and just to us? Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wouldn't
Okay,
let little
okay.
babies drown.
So what do you think? What do you think is more just? Punishing me for not being able to do complicated calculus, or not being able to do something more simple?
Well, actually,
What's
so
more?
in terms of punishment, right? So Islam actually has positive punishment by Allah for
Hey,
disbelief,
answer my
and
question though, man.
Christian. Yeah, I'll answer
He
it right.
is.
So Islam is actually the religion that says that people who are stubborn, Allah will actually eventually harden their hearts to where they can't believe, and that's more unjust to me
Yeah,
personally.
that's not nice
Okay,
at
you're not
all.
answering my question though.
I
You
think
need
He
it's
just
simple
did.
addition before you do even calculus. If you haven't gone past the simple addition, how are you claiming calculus? That's my
They cannot
question.
answer my question. They're
the
not
the
even
simple
answering.
additions
Yeah,
in the gospel though.
yeah, but that's just staying
No, no.
basic. That's some
Yeah, but
basic shit right there.
what I'm saying, Nargis,
You got
is
to
that
level up, Nargis.
he's saying that because it's easier to understand, therefore it's more right.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't work with math,
No,
right?
no.
Just because
Listen to
Well,
what I
that's why
ask
King
you.
never made it past high
it's
school.
easier to
Listen to what I
understand
ask you.
addition, it's more
Are
right
you
than
education
calculus.
shaming me? Are
No,
No,
you
I never
education
made it
shaming?
past high school either.
I just don't think it's a good argument.
Speak for yourself, by the way.
And who said Tawheed is simple?
Yeah,
It's not. Like
King
you
said
it's
King said it's simple.
Jason did.
But how many King?
No,
Oh, King. How many
I didn't say it was
King?
simple.
You
I
don't think
said
it's simple?
it is coherent.
It is simple. I
Yeah.
think it's simple.
well,
Oh, see, he did think it's simple.
It
all
is
of it
not
can be.
quantitative, like it's qualitative.
Yeah, I think you can simplify anything, right? The Trinity, we can simplify the Trinity for a
Yo,
child to
what did I
understand.
ask you earlier, man? Do you guys not listen to my
you
question?
asked which one is more just or unjust, but
Thank
I
you.
forgot the
Answer
question.
that.
So ask it again,
Don't like repeating myself, man.
bro. My bad, bro.
Oh, so now he gonna
Is
act
it
like the white
just? He's
man.
saying, is it just for God to judge you on addition versus calculus
Calculus.
if you don't
Yeah.
know calculus? Yeah, God is not judging you on what you don't know. He judges you on what you do know.
Right,
Right.
right, and also
Exactly.
Okay.
right, and also
Okay.
right.
Okay. So now that you said that, right? What's easier to know? What's easier to break down and understand?
1+1.
Yeah,
Okay.
But that I
So
don't. But you're saying. But this is
based
the
on that, then
equivocation. You're making a false equivocation, though, King.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you
Bang.
an analogy. Relax,
I
man.
know, but the analogy is just a
It's a bad
false.
analogy.
Yeah, it's not a bad. It's a bad analogy
I don't
because
think it is because you
calculus
actually you're the one you
calculus.
mentioned
This is
it.
the thing, though, King. Calculus can explain more of the world than addition can.
That's a fact. You see,
and
yep,
also
you done
right,
messed up.
and
You
also
first need
right,
to
Uh
know
oh.
addition and accept addition.
Okay.
First,
and
you need to
also
know
We
Tawheed and
You
accept
gotta know the
Tawheed before you
basics.
even
Yeah,
go to
also
and
God.
right.
that's what
that's
we do. We
any
already do.
religion. You got
We're
to know the
monotheists.
one plus one. You
Yeah.
got to
Bruh.
know
Nargis,
the
why are
one
you
plus
doing that,
one
Nargis?
equals
He's
two
trying to
before
undermine
you
us,
can get
bro.
to
I'm
the.
just saying, like, if you're making an argument like that, which
But we didn't
Tawheed is the
negate
gateway
that.
drug. Tawheed is the gateway drug. Whatever you hold on to after, yeah, that's the first stepping stone.
Bro,
So
That's
you
what
No,
we
they're
cross
do.
on
We
they're
that,
say,
on they're on
believe in whatever the
trigonometry.
heck you want after that. But first, cross that.
bro, you know what's funny,
yeah,
bro?
that's
Like,
what we do. We say there's one God, and there's
Trigonometry. That's what you guys
Like,
are on.
Well, they do this with you guys do this with the attributes of God, and when we ask you about them, you're
Yeah.
saying, "Well, they're
Yeah, they
not
have a
like
problem with
anything.
that.
They're not like
You
anything
know
Yeah,
what's
else
yeah.
we've
They
crazy
need
seen."
to
to me?
resolve that metaphysics. Like King, really, you guys need to resolve.
Hey, I don't
who
care about that.
is
I'm
Uh-oh.
being very simple here,
you
man.
sitting on
Shots
the fence?
fired.
No,
Why you guys like
Yeah, it is true. Like, see, like Megatron brought about sound of God, right? Like the whole burning bush and thing. What do you call that with Moses?
Yeah, they
Like,
can't
Yeah.
if
explain the burning bush.
With
yeah, so
Musa,
because
not
you need
Moses. They
because
metaphysics
you
for
guys
that.
are on drugs. That's why.
No, you
Well,
need
you got
a
what's
clear cut
okay,
metaphysics
King?
for that, right?
Explain the burning bush, then, King. What's happening at the burning bush?
So
Yeah.
can
So is it
we
the sound of God? Can God enter creation?
can you first just acknowledge that I'm right in my
I don't.
analogy?
We don't even know what you're right about. The arguments are just bad.
No, what I'm
Yeah.
saying is it's not just. It's not just, man. You have to
What's
admit
not
that.
Yeah.
just?
Yeah, he's
Say it
right.
again.
Every Tom, Dick, and Harry cannot understand whatever
Thank
calculus,
you.
but
So
every
then,
child can
Yeah.
understand
so
a
then,
tawhid. It's a
so then I'm
stepping
But
gonna
that's not
stone.
a
reject. So then I'm
guarantee.
gonna
Not
reject.
understanding the Trinity is not a guarantee
I'm
to
gonna
hell.
reject the
Only
trigonometry.
blasphemy of the
No,
Holy
that's
Spirit
what are
is.
you talking about?
Blasphemy of the Holy
Aha.
Spirit
Hold on.
is
Hold on. I
not.
want to hear. I want to hear someone else. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
want to hear
Smiley.
somebody refute me that blasphemy of the Holy Spirit is not the Trinity. So go ahead and make that case because that's
You
not
know
it.
why Smiley says that? Because he knows I'm right. That's why he's saying.
Well, that's just what the text teaches. The text does not teach that blasphemy of the Holy Spirit is denying the Trinity. That's just not what it teaches. And that's the only unforgivable sin. So you'll be good, King. You might be good. I ain't gonna throw it out there. You might, you know what I'm saying? You got a chance, brother.
but also right. Like, sorry, Jason. Do you want to say anything?
No, he don't want to say that. He ain't got no reputation for that.
Yes. Also right. Like in the Quran, right? It says that disbelief is a guarantee for Allah to permanently. If you disbelieve continuously, it's a guarantee for. I mean, it's going to be guaranteed eventually for Allah to positively harden their hearts so that they won't be able to believe anymore. And that if you look at the surahs after
It's about Smiley. People like Smiley.
if you look at the surahs after Surah Yunus, like I think Surah Yunus, right? Like when it mentions all the prophets and stuff, like there's a repeating theme that Allah is actually the cause for sending the devils against the people in a region to test their faith and sending the devils against the disbelievers so that they won't be able to believe. And it has a heavy emphasis on Allah hardening Pharaoh's heart, right? Although it's the same thing as in the Old Testament, like it's emphasized much more deterministically in the Quran. So I would say it's much more unjust to judge people based on their divinely ordained inability to receive.
Yo, Cooper
Hey man, if
Flag
you
is
can't do
yo.
one
Cooper
plus one
Flag is
equals
looking
two, then
like
maybe
a superstar this year, bro. Cooper Flag is
maybe you don't
doing it.
deserve freedom.
But also,
Sadly,
right, like when it says in Surah, I think it's Surah Al Imran, where it says that, and also like the Quran is much more like
it's clear.
the crucifixion narrative is much different from later tafsirs, but that's a whole different point. But the fact that Allah made it appear that Jesus was
Come
crucified
on,
means
guys.
that we are
We need
absolved from.
something. We need something better than this. Myla crying
Why do
about
you
the
want him to die, man? That's my question.
crying in the Quran, crying.
Why do you want
Why
him to
is
suffer?
alive to be like this?
Yeah, but
I was always said
the
there's no
fact
dumb
that
questions. So
the fact that Allah made it appear so means that He wanted us to believe that this happened. So therefore, we're
right.
absolved from responsibility, meaning
Hey,
that
it's been clarified to you.
we're fulfilling Allah's will and believing
No,
that
no,
it is that.
it's been clarified to you now. You can't use that
No,
excuse. It's clear.
it's
Nah,
not been
bro.
clarified because
Nah,
It's
does have
clearly
bro.
serious
clarified by what you
does have
quoted.
serious does have serious they can't make up their mind whether it was Simon of Cyrene or Judas
Yeah, they can't
Iscariot
agree either.
or
Yeah.
Barabbas that was crucified instead
Hey,
of Jesus.
quote
Who
unquote.
Some
Yeah.
cares?
John of Damascus,
I
All
don't
John of
know.
Christians
Damascus,
are not
That's what I'm
crucified. That's
saying. These
all.
people focus on
What do
the
you mean? Who
nonsense.
cares?
All
The
the
book says it's
particulars
clear.
don't matter here, right?
It
John
Like,
of
doesn't matter
Damascus,
at all.
Oh
all
John
that
Lord
of
matters
Jesus.
is, from King's perspective, that Jesus was not crucified.
That's
Finished.
it.
End of story.
That's
No,
it.
not
John of
even
Keep
following
telling the
Damascus,
story
story.
on
right?
that. Someone
John
got
of
Either believe it or
assassinated
go
Damascus,
to
before
John of
hell.
Christ and
Damascus said that
everything.
the Muslims at the time believed that the Jews stole Jesus' shadow and crucified
Well,
Jesus' shadow.
You
know
So
what
Yeah,
you
I
are? Hey,
still
Hear
Quanquo, you know
that,
what you are?
bro?
You know
I
what you
still
That's
want to
are?
dope.
hear the
You're
Very
chatty
true.
patty.
Oh, he's about to call
I
you a
still want to
nigger.
hear
Uh oh.
Quanquo,
burning bush
Quanquo,
thing, man.
you're
He's
chatty
about to call
patty.
you an
That's
N
what
word.
you are. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
No,
you're
you're
a Jew,
Smiler,
living for particulars, like
always
Smiler,
My
looking.
Muslims.
brother
You're
Chatty.
gossiping. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh,
King,
what color hair? Oh, what
Yeah,
are they
well,
wearing?
what color is the
King. I
cow?
Who
still want to hear the
cares,
burning
man?
bush though. I still want
Uh,
to hear about the burning bush. What's going on there?
The
Yeah, he
burning
ran.
Yeah,
He
it's
bush.
all
ran from
about
that.
like the
Hey,
freaking
I'm
color
glad.
of the
I'm glad you
heifer.
all admit that I'm right. I was waiting for y'all to
King,
admit that I'm right.
Oh
King,
Yeah,
yeah,
if
you're
you're
always
always
if
right.
right, King. You're
King,
always right. You always win debates in here. You
King, if
stay
you're
winning
right, why
debates.
do you say that
I'm
Christians
not
want
talking to no
Jesus to die?
Naruto nerd
You you said
animation. Get out of here.
you said
Nah,
Christians
I'm
want
not
You don't
Jesus
talking
to
to
want to
you.
speak
die,
to Alzuk?
but
Alzuk?
it's the Muslims that want Jesus to die because it's Allah's will.
All right, that's a different topic
If
though.
Jesus did not die on the cross, the entire storyline collapses.
What
Like there'll
is
be
the
nothing to
burning
build
bush?
on.
For them, yeah, for them. For us, honestly, it doesn't really matter. But for them, yeah,
What is
He's,
happening
he's
at the
not gonna
burning
answer you.
bush?
He's
because
not gonna
Paul,
answer
because
you.
that's
He's
what
not gonna
Paul said.
answer you, Jason. He's not gonna answer you. He's just gonna.
What's happening at the burning bush?
You're high. That's what's happening.
bro, come on now,
This
you
is
better
in
answer
your
his, bro.
book.
We answer your
Yeah, he's
question,
not an
bro.
honest
You
But
gotta
this is
debate.
in
answer.
your book.
Do you really think we worship that bush like there's some historical site?
No one says that. No one's saying that.
I,
That's stupid. That's what you guys do, though.
I said, what's happening at the
No.
burning bush?
Yeah,
Nobody
Yeah,
said
right.
you guys are
you
worshiping the
you do that
burning
with
bush.
Jesus.
Yeah, why
What
are you
we're
paranoid?
asking, what's happening is God's voice,
He's
God in the
communicating.
burning bush.
He's communicating to Moses.
Okay, is that God's voice?
It's considered him talking to Moses, but
Okay, so that
but
so
it's
is that
through. Hold on, listen.
yeah,
It's through. It's through the bush. Man. It's not
sure,
like he's actually the bush itself.
sure.
The sound itself, or whatever experience Moses is having, that's created by God.
Wait. So
So is it
The Muslims have the burning bush story too?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh shit.
I know they act like we're not that similar, but we have a lot in common.
Now we're very similar, like from a comparative
Yeah,
religion
but
The
standpoint.
storylines are freaking repeating themselves
And
over
then
and
they
over
try to
again.
act like, oh,
Wait, quick question. So
we made this up.
in the Muslim burning bush story, is it like a different perspective of the Christian one, or is it a separate instance of a burning bush?
No, it's pretty much the same kind of story.
No, that's not what
mm,
no,
It's
I
a
guess I'm asking. No, I'm asking like, let's say the Christian story says person X ran into a burning bush. Is the Muslim story the same account of person X, or is it a different
yes.
instant? Oh, it's the same
No, it's the
account.
same
Yeah,
account.
it's
Yeah.
Moses.
Oh
And
shit.
you know, calling it the Christian story, I don't know. It's more Jewish,
Ours has
I'll
more
say.
detail.
I'll say it's more Jewish story.
Ours has more detail.
Yeah, there's more detail. Yeah, maybe.
Hey, but you want to answer Jason's question though?
I thought I did.
Yeah, I was asking. So is it God's? So God is speaking through the bush.
Yeah,
So he's in.
like how we're talking through a phone, right?
Yeah, but that's in creation though.
What do you mean it's in creation?
Yeah, because his voice is entering into creation
No, the
from
sound is
outside of creation
no,
into creation.
the sound is being created. Moses is experiencing it.
So then it's not God's voice.
I mean, it's God talking to him, but the sound is being created. Moses.
If I may interject, it's the command of God. It's the amr of God. How he
Assalamu alaikum,
progresses.
Dr. Z.
Walaikum assalam rahmatullah. It's not necessarily how you would explain an amr of God or a command of God, where His
Mhm.
command is done in the form of kun fayakun. It's similar to that amr, so we can't we can't be arguing whether this is God's voice or not. This is just in simple words an amr of God or command of God that Moses had to listen and hear,
Yeah.
the command and amr of God. So you guys are
Well, I'm
arguing
asking,
about.
did he actually hear it though, or was it
Of
in his
course
head?
of
Yes.
course he heard it, of
Okay,
course.
so when
If
God is speaking,
No,
just
he
like the
is
didn't
way
hear it.
just like the way the angels submit to the command, just like the creation submits to the command and amr of God, this sound was a command of, you can't say this is it coming from his vocal cords? He doesn't
Exactly.
have
Then
vocal
it's a
cords.
transcendental event, then, right? It's not
It's a
something like sound.
it's a command of Amr of God. Now, obviously, for a creation to perceive the Amr of God, it has to be relayed in vibration so that they can hear it. It's not
Yeah.
No.
God's limitation, it's the creation's limitation that he has to perceive that command in terms of vibration. So that's what Moses heard.
So
He heard
God's command has to interact with creation. It has to, so some aspect of God has to
interacted.
interact with creation.
Correct. It was no, 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 no. The come, of course, is his creation. We are in his creation, so
But it doesn't have to be material, though, sister. Like, because they're gonna get you on that in a couple of steps, right? They're waiting for
No,
you
it
to say that
cannot
it's a
be
material
material.
event.
nobody is saying material.
Yeah.
God's
Sound is
command and
material.
Amr.
No, I'm not saying it's
Sound
material.
is
I'm saying it's
material.
in creation.
No, listen to me. Amr of God, however it was relayed to Musa, right? Amr of
How
God.
is it related? That is what they're asking.
Yes.
Okay, like I said, vibrations,
Mm-hmm.
sound,
That's
right?
material.
So
Mm-hmm.
what? So
Vibrations
That's
what?
can be
It's not,
measured.
hold
problematic.
on. It's not God's, it, God is not changing or anything. It's not, it's his command. His command got directive to have a sound and have Musa hear it. So
But
Yeah,
what?
sound.
Yeah,
then we have to further ask, okay, what produced the sound?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can't.
Why?
You can't explain the
Nugget.
Amr of God because you, okay, you can't say kun fayakun. Is that a sound? It's the command
Yes.
of God, right?
Yes.
It's an Amr of God. You'll be very foolish to go back. Okay, I would like to hear the frequency of kun fayakun. It is expressed as a mechanism of action, but it's not. You can't be boxing it into sound and all of that. That's like ridiculous. It's all you say that
Well, it's
Musa
not
heard
ridiculous. It's not
Musa heard
ridiculous
the
if,
Amr of God. Musa
yeah.
heard the command of God,
I
and
don't see
that's
the issue
how.
at all, honestly.
How did
Yeah,
Musa
this is
hear
how
it?
Well,
you.
you have an aspect of God interacting with creation, right? Inside of creation.
Okay, look, Jason, even that I don't understand. Everything's gonna like in that sense, I can just say
Well,
God
you guys
interacts
have
with
an
all of
issue
his
with it.
creation. Like, what are you
Yeah.
really trying
So
to tell me when you say?
the angel
Yeah.
spoke to the prophet.
I'm not
So
talking about the angels. We're talking about God right now,
speaking
though,
God's
right?
words to the prophet.
So
So
we're saying there's something of God that is entering into creation and interacting with creation.
and what is that?
It's his
It's
voice.
His
his
speech.
command. It's his Amr.
Yeah, what is that?
You can't.
His speech.
That's for some things, like what is rue. You'll be like, okay, tell me what is rue. Some things are meant for
Ru is life.
him and for him to understand, know alone. Like I can't explain what is rue to you. I just know the concept of it. You can't.
But then
When
you
it
go
comes to
further. Okay, I'll agree to that. I'll
when
agree.
it
But
comes
then
to the
you
Amr
have
of
to hold
God,
on. But then you have to retract your statement that it's some kind of vibration, right?
Yeah,
Because
it
now
Hmm.
you're making a
it
claim
has to
about
be. It
knowing what it
has to
is.
be.
it
It doesn't
cannot
It
have
has
be.
to
to be.
be.
I
It
say what
cannot be.
it is for him. How do you hear something?
So you're
Okay,
Your
saying
I'll tell
God's
you how.
how
sound
Let
do
me
you
give
makes
you a
hear
perfect
something?
vibrations and it
example. Let
can
me
be
give you
measured.
when in
Hold
my
on, guys.
dreams, in
Hold
my
on, hold
hold
on.
on, hold on. Let me give the
No,
sister an
no, no,
example.
no. Hold on, Hamza. I just want to make this point though to King
Yeah.
that it's that King. It's you see what I'm saying, that it's not so simple.
Why? Why not?
I just
Because
want
you
you to
need
see that it's
metaphysics for this. You need to build a
yes.
meta for this
Right.
before like even answering
It's
this
not
Exactly.
so
question.
simple. So for you to use it's easier to understand than the Trinity. No, it's not.
Yo,
No, the Trinity is not
that's a
understandable. Hold
core
on.
tenet
That's
of your
not.
faith, man. The
Yeah,
brain
that's
pushes us
not.
over. What are you
We're not going
talking
to
Okay.
about?
include the Trinity in this.
Don't push the Trinity in this.
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is that he's making a case that it's easier to understand, and I'm saying it's not as easy as he thinks it
Yeah, it's not
is.
that easy. He needs to build a metaphysics, and I keep telling Dr. Z too because now she's gonna say call it vibrations,
Hey, I'm
etc.
not
Vibrations
this.
can be measured,
This
bro.
does not trip me up at all. It's very simple to me.
You haven't
Brother,
explained
don't make
anything
me
though.
turn my gaze towards you. Let me
Seriously.
deal with Dr. Z
Do it,
first.
Hamza. Do it,
There's nothing
Hamza.
No,
simple
let me
about
Do it,
it.
do,
Hamza. I want
let
to
me
hear
deal
it.
with Dr.
How
Z
is
first.
God sound? Shut up and
Cosmic.
sit,
He's
Dr. Z.
using
It,
the bush to communicate to Moses.
oh, brother, you're gonna make us
Bro.
look bad.
What's the issue?
You're gonna make us look bad.
Yeah. What's the
I would say it like this:
God manifests
God,
into a bush. Is that
God,
what you're saying?
God, um, did an
Then
Amr
what's the
and
problem with the Trinity then?
one
If
second.
God
God,
can manifest into a bush, can God not manifest into a human?
So
no,
I'm saying
nobody,
that bush
Exactly.
nobody
isn't
says
him.
that.
No one's saying that
Nobody
he's the
says that.
bush.
Yeah, nobody says he's manifesting in a bush. What is it? Is that it's his Amr and command
That is what
that
you're saying. His
it's his
sound is
Amr.
manifesting.
No, it's
Yeah,
his Amr
exactly.
and command to the creation, and the creation submits to it. As simple as
Oh,
that. Now,
no,
it's
no, no,
my
wait.
limitation.
Before we
It's
go there,
my
before we keep going
limitation.
on, does his command come forth from him?
Of course, it comes forth from him.
There we
It's his
go.
command. It's his Amr.
So then it's not created,
Every
right?
Think
Is it
every
created?
command, every command comes
it's
forth from
uncreated.
him.
Is
Now,
it
It's
created?
amazing.
how is the command relayed? Like for example, Amr of Quran is the Amr of God. But how was
444
it
is
relayed
here.
to?
What?
Can you guys stop interrupting? Let me land. Quran, I'm given an example of Quran is the Amr of God, right? Or any scripture of Allah is the Amr of God. How was it relayed? How was Quran relayed to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam? To Jibreel. Although it was word of God, it got relayed to Jibreel. Jibreel relayed to Hazrat Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Therefore, the command remains of God. However, the relaying of the command to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam was through Jibreel.
Yeah.
So therefore, this is how it's done. Like it is still his command. It's still his amr.
So God enters creation.
God
Wallah, you're
used
opening the door. You're literally
creation.
giving them the
Yeah, it's so
stick to
messed
beat
up.
you
You
guys
guys don't have a
with.
metaphysics.
God used creation to communicate with Moses. What's the problem?
Well, you know, the problem is this command came at a distinct time period, isn't it? So the command wasn't given, it was held back for some certain time to come upon. Then the command is released, or ever like phrasing you want. I don't really care how you're going to phrase it, right? But I'm going to point out an obvious contradiction about God now, that he wasn't giving the command, wasn't giving the command. Then a certain time comes, then he gives the command, and now that causes a change in God. Now God becomes contingent. Like you guys are giving them the stick to beat you with.
Metaphysics,
He has
yeah.
to give
This
one
doesn't
command.
I don't get into the
Yes,
just
it
stop
is.
metaphysics.
You
saying
have
the
to get
word
If you
into
don't get into the
metaphysics. You
contingent.
can't make.
metaphysics,
Then
Bro,
you
stop
shouldn't have any
saying the word
problem with the
contingent,
Trinity
man.
or,
shut
or
up,
Christ
Megatron. If
Just
you
coming
don't
at
stop
understand the
all.
saying
word,
it.
go look
Just
it up.
stop saying the word
Go look
contingent
it up,
because
man.
it's
If you don't know what the
horrible.
word is, go look
You
it up.
just
Go look
you
it up.
just you just beat that word up to like
I'm gonna beat
where
you
it's
up if you
not
don't shut the
worth
fuck.
anything.
If you don't shut your mouth, I'm gonna
That
beat you up.
that word, essence, you're not allowed to use anymore.
I love those
Why?
What's the
words.
other one? Identical. The word
Identity.
identical needs to like the word identical needs to leave
Yeah.
your vocabulary 2026.
Yeah, I
Why?
might do that for you. I'm not gonna lie. I might not use it anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. He's like butthurt over these terms because they destroy him.
They
His
destroy
God's
him. Yeah,
contingent.
they
his
destroy
God
his
is
God.
his God's not identical to himself.
And necessary. He doesn't like the word necessary.
Doesn't like necessary either.
Okay, Nargis and Hamza, how do you all explain it?
The
So
Jews resolved it, and the Shia mystics resolved it. And go
yeah, we
ahead,
have
Hamza.
resolutions, bro. For us, God gives one command eternally. So that is gonna
Wait,
solve
wait,
the
wait.
problem
How
of
did the
God.
Jews fix it? The Jews did not fix.
Theophany.
Theophany, my nigga.
No, they don't. They
Yeah,
don't. They
Jews fix
don't.
it through theophany.
No, they don't. They don't like to
I
use
mean, it's still
theophany.
not complete there, but yet, like,
They try
I
to
think
avoid
we
that.
fixed it much better. I mean, you can say that Musa was experiencing a transcendental state in which, like a dream state, in which he hears this and he experiences this. So there is no change in God, right? It is
Exactly. He's
it
tapping
is
into some
Musa's
kind of
experience of the
metaphysical
whole thing.
world. Exactly. He's transcending. That's how you would solve this
That's it.
problem of
That is
Okay,
it.
okay, so what? Then, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, then it's
Yeah,
resolved. Then
that's
you
the
can't
Okay.
say
position
then there's no God coming in
king.
and God changing
Right.
God's vibrations and none of that.
That's the position
So
you should
he's
take,
so
king.
so he's entering into like the first or second heaven or something like that.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah,
Exactly. If that's how you want to
sure. Like if
explain
you
it.
want to
So it's
explain
Yes.
like
it
the
like
Isra and
that, you
Yes.
Mirage?
have to hold to the physicality. Just
I'm
but
down. Wallah, they
he
have to
yeah,
like
it's
bring.
fine, it's fine. If you want to go
Yeah.
there, that
I'm
you
just
want
I'm
to
just trying
keep
to
it so basic, yeah,
yeah,
sure.
I'm just trying to
Right.
understand
If
how
that's how
you're
you
gonna.
understand what we're saying, then yeah, we accept.
Well,
He's
because you're
entering
saying
some.
metaphysical, right? So it's not
Right.
not of this
It's just a
plane.
state in which he gets
Exactly.
into. He experiences this, and that's about it.
Yeah.
God doesn't go through his freaking transformations and vibrations and whatnot.
Yeah, I think McZed was in here and he was saying it was just a like he was almost like a hallucination or a
Yeah,
vision or something like
exactly.
that.
So the Jews have resolved this too through theophany.
Yeah, but it's not a result because it doesn't say it in the text. Because all
Yeah, but
over
the
the new,
text can be
It doesn't say
interpreted.
it implies it.
no, 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 it can't. Because in
Yeah,
light
it
of
can.
the text,
Okay, then
no,
you're
Hamza,
fucked.
no,
Then you're
this is what I'm
fucked.
saying, Hamza. In light of all
This
the
is why
other
the
text
Salafi is fucked
passages
because of this.
In Genesis itself, because this happens.
Brother.
No, this is in Exodus. So there's other passages in Exodus where there's visions, right? Even in Genesis, Moses is. So they say Moses wrote the first 5 books. So if Moses wrote the first 5 books, right, then in Genesis, when there's someone's having a vision, he writes it a vision from heaven.
Okay.
In this case, in this incident, he doesn't put that this is a vision.
But the Quran
Okay.
uses the word perceives. Moses perceives these things. It's a perception for him. It is not like an event happening in like real time for him, or
Any other
it is
interpretation would lead to a contradiction, so I can't even
all
accept
interpretations
those
would
other
be, yeah, this
interpretations.
is the only way to
Yeah.
understand it.
All right, so now you're saying that when prophets prophesied things, it's just this vision, just
Yeah.
like the thing in the
Ah,
cave that happened to Muhammad. That wasn't
yeah,
a physical thing.
it's a
That just
vision.
Right.
happened in his head.
Yes, it was
Right.
a vision.
Right.
Yes,
That's
Yeah.
what we
exactly,
would
So
say.
exactly,
You know,
that's garbage. That's
Why is
that's
that
garbage.
gar?
Why is
Oh,
it garbage?
Who is
Why is
it?
it
that
garbage?
sounds like
hold on, hold
Why is
on.
it
But an
garbage?
angel, but an angel with
Oh, so
wings and
you had
shit.
a
That's not
hallucination.
garbage.
So you had a hallucination. So I
It's
My
a
should
high
dude,
believe that's
you're
transcendent
God.
literally
state.
you're trying
I
to
should
invoke
believe that's
magic.
God.
You're
Like
literally
what?
trying to invoke magic to me and tell
Well,
me what I believe
does
is bullshit.
Wow.
does
So we're gonna
Gabriel
believe
exist?
prophets who
So
hallucinate.
we're gonna believe in
That's
like
gonna make
winged
It's not
creatures.
hallucination. It's a
Hold up.
What is
Does
transcendent
he on
state
Gabriel?
of
about?
vision
But
seeking.
does Gabriel
Vision seeking.
exist outside of
Like,
Moses's? I
how
mean,
else do you?
outside of Muhammad's mind?
Does what exist?
Does Gabriel exist outside of Muhammad's mind?
That's that first heaven you said, or second heaven. It's that metaphysical plane of realization. That's what he's not some winged creature or something like that. That's like Judeo-Christian art and shit that came later.
That's
But
like
you guys
it's
accept it now as
physicalism. We
gospel.
don't hold to physicalism.
Yeah, but this is. But then,
you see what they're doing? It's
Shut
yeah,
up,
but
God
crazy.
is
man.
then
not
he
physical
has more
God.
than
We're
Like he's
one.
a
literally like we're
Christian
literally
God, but it's a
owning the
matter.
room. Yeah, we're
Well,
owning the room. I don't know
Hamza,
Oh,
what's going
sure.
on,
Of course,
Megatron.
you have to say that to yourself.
Hamza, what I'm saying though, so then you're
Yeah.
saying that he had more than one of these like night visions where he goes into the
Yeah,
heavens.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
someone
I
can transcend. Yeah, he's like the perfect human being for me of the time. So yeah, he
So
can
I
transcend
guess the next
people
and
can
have
bum, I
transcend
guess
these.
the
their
next
states into
bum
very
that
high
says he
spiritual
sees
states.
God, we should
Yeah.
believe the guy drinking on the corner because he saw God too.
Yeah, sure.
And
It's
whoever
more. It's
tripped
Better
more
than
saw
believe.
peaceful
You know
LeBron.
what?
than God
It's better than believing the homeless guy that says, "Oh, I just saw something with like wings, a human being, but not really a human being, but
Yeah,
it has wings." Like, what are you on about, bro? I can
it's
use
better
the
than
same
saying
argument
like I
against
saw a freaking
you.
unicorn. It's more. It's more.
Yeah,
We have more reports of it being experienced than fucking a unicorn coming down with rainbow wings.
rainbow
What
wings.
that's what rainbow? What where does it say that? Where in
Shut
the
up,
where
man. We know what you think an angel is. You're not gonna lie to us. We know what you believe.
Yeah, you
an
believe in a
angel?
freaking
I don't know what kind of
What's an
whatever.
magic
angel for
It's
you
is.
so
guys?
anthropomorphized. Like the
What's
whole
an
thing is
angel
like an
for you guys?
anthropomorphic freaking
We already told you. We
bullshit.
already
It's very.
told you. It's not some kind of material being that has like pigeon wings. We don't believe in pigeons. Human pigeons. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's your
well, yeah,
shit.
well, that's the thing. Like your
Yeah.
Quran doesn't specify these things, but if they use
Yeah,
this
it
for
leaves it up to
reality,
interpretation, and
no,
it's
it
the
doesn't
job of the
because it.
reader. Oh,
Mm,
brother, if you cut me off, it's the job of the reader not interpret any contradictions in the text, bro. That's how you're going to single
But
out
the
the
Quran
truth because there's a
describes
million
wings.
interpretations. What do you say, King?
you guys
The
love a
Quran
little
describes
contradiction.
angels having wings.
Okay, but I'm not going to take that literally, dog. That's
Yeah, that is
craziness.
open interpretation. You take it to freaking physical states that you're no different than. You shouldn't be debating the Christians then.
Yeah, they own
Shut
you
up.
then. They're like, why are you debating
What are you
Trinity?
talking about?
Trinity.
The angel became the angel went to Mary and was perfectly formed as a man. So what are you guys talking about? It
Angels have,
describes the
I don't,
angel.
bro.
It's the so-called angel.
yeah, real
You
quick. This is
guys
a
are
straw
saying that's
man
an
Fact,
angel.
because
David.
That's crazy.
Hold
this is
on.
a
Angels
Let
straw
me
are
hear
man
a
man.
because
nonco. Nonco. Code. What a
yeah, this is the
weirdo.
straw man because angels have different appearances according to the context of the biblical scripture they don't all have one uniform appearance. You have cherubim who are depicted as winged creatures and seraphim who are depicted as winged creatures, but you also have numerous times where angels
Oh
appear to
god.
somebody as ordinary men, and even in the book of Revelation, in the epistles to the churches, bishops are called angels based on the literal definition of messenger. So you have to look at the context. Like there are times where we believe angels are winged, but it's not always the case in every single.
Yeah, okay, man. We're
Oh,
not
so
gonna
that
take
too was a vision of Mary, right?
right.
She saw that vision. So visions are so hard, like dreams and visions are so important, like within these Abrahamic paradigms. Like they hold weight. They are deep, founded spiritual
Yeah, but now you guys
experiences,
are
etc.,
changing the
etc.
story entirely. Now
Yeah,
Who
you
but the
guys are
thing
cares? We're
just
about
gonna
it is
change
that
it. Yeah,
How
I
are we
don't
changing the
care
yeah.
what
story?
So
most
then
people
that's
are
so
it. Yeah.
saying.
So it's a
real
vision
quick.
Most
now.
people are
Hold on,
Right.
donkeys,
real
bro.
Right. Let
quick.
me write this
So
down. Let me
so
write this
that's
down. It's a
so
vision
the
now.
angel Gabriel appearing to Mary, right? That might be a private revelation that you're saying was a case with Muhammad on the night of the cave, sure. But when we talk about different appearances of angels, for example, in the book of Acts, where it mentions the ascension of Jesus, and then an angel standing there and telling the apostles, like, "Yo, why are you just looking at that, bro? Like, get to work." Like, that is not the same type of vision that we're talking about here. So, like I said, it's context.
For us, it's a meta. Look, when angels look, whenever that's insinuated, we're gonna take it as a metaphysical kind of reality. We're not gonna take it like what you said, like some Judeo-Christian belief of what angels are. These like heavenly beings, which we believe in. An angel is a heavenly being, but it's a reality of itself. It's not something that has wings, even though you said some other like cherubim are young ladies, young girls that have wings that God travels on. There's no way you can take that literally, bro. That's just weird talk.
Well, I feel like what you're doing is rationalist revisionism of your own
I
text.
am exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
do.
is. You have to be rational.
Exactly.
If you're not a rational human being, you're
And
irrational,
I
definitely.
would say, I would just say on that, I don't have the
Yeah.
authority to tell you how to interpret your own scriptures,
Do you
but
have the authority to be rational or irrational? Like, are you gonna pick
oh,
That's a
wait,
irrational?
bit.
wait, hold on, real quick, right? I don't have the authority to tell you how to interpret your own scriptures, but I will say, man, if I'm comparing it with the tafsirs and stuff, like I like to get into the way people have interpreted that from the
Yeah.
early days of when the Quran was.
Yeah,
But
fuck
that's
the
a lot of
tafsir.
Judeo-Christian like ideas are gonna fall into Islam. They're all seeping in, and that's how these translators, these interpreters are taking religion to be. I don't really care what they think, right? They're irrational human beings, anyways.
Can you
I'm gonna
explain
be a
why it's
rational revisionist.
yeah, can you explain why it's irrational to take it literally? Like what's the contradiction or what's the logical
Okay,
incoherency? Because
okay,
I'm
okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Is an angel a material being? Because I need to know your definition of angel, right?
An angel and material as in what?
Okay, you don't know what material means, like atoms and shit.
Well, I
Are
mean,
they? What were they
I
made of,
wouldn't say that I
Smiles?
One
know.
second. Let me deal
Yeah, I
with
wouldn't.
Smiler first.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say I know exactly what they're made of, but they're not made of
So how
whatever
can I
we're
point out a
made out of.
contradiction to something you don't even know about?
Well, I'm saying I don't. They're not made of what I'm made out of, and so yeah.
Okay, hold
So
on,
even if
hold
you
on.
appeal to
It's
my,
either hold on, because
Mhm.
I want to understand what you're saying. It's either made of material or it's not made of material. It's a straight dichotomy. There's no third option here.
Okay, what's the definition of material? I don't understand what you mean.
Atoms, dude. Come on, man. Like, let's
Okay,
not
so
play.
wait, I don't understand why if there's something from another realm, why I have to
Yeah.
insist it has atoms. I don't know
You
why.
don't. You don't have to insist. I'm asking you,
That's
is
what
it
you're
made of
saying,
atom?
though.
He
I'm
pointed
asking you,
something from a
dude, it's a
different world.
dichotomy.
No, hold
It's
on.
either
That,
P
okay,
or
he
not
pointed
P,
something from a
dude.
different world that is not made of atoms.
Right. So then it's not made of
Hold
Fucking
wait,
atoms,
irrational
dude.
kind
hold
of
on, wait.
thinking,
What did
man.
she
What the
say?
fuck is wrong with you fucking magicians, man? Be
Wait.
Wallah
rational,
What did she
man.
magicians.
say?
Wallah
Hold
dark
What is wrong with
magicians.
you irrational human beings? Like,
wait,
just
wait.
cater to
Say
irrationality. Cater to truth. Like, what is wrong with you guys?
no.
This is
Say it
why
Wallah.
again. Say
atheists
it.
laugh at us.
She's saying that if it's at some kind of other realm or whatever, then it's not made of material. Then you answered the question.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay.
No,
So
that's
it's
not
not
true.
material.
It could be made of material just in a different realm.
Yeah, that's
No,
why I
wait.
don't.
No,
That's
hold
why
on.
I'm
Sorry,
confused.
sorry. If it's made of material, it's in the
Mhm.
material realm by definition.
Everything created is in the material realm.
Wow. Okay, okay. So your soul's made of material?
It
Can
has
I can
some.
I open your
There's
body and find your soul?
yeah. There's substance to it. I don't know
Oh,
what
I didn't say
material is.
substance. I told you what material was. It's
What is
No,
atoms.
material?
It's made
yeah,
of atoms.
he's saying atoms, but I don't know how I can
Oh
say
no.
How can you
something
verify that it's not made of atoms?
exactly. I don't understand how I could
Ask
verify
Hamza.
that.
Are your dreams made of atoms?
That's different
What
from
are you on about?
No, it's
Technically,
not.
the dreams would be because
okay,
they're
but a
happening in your
dream is
brain and there's
You're
like
saying
neurons
that
and shit.
dreams
that's
are made of
so
atoms?
Well, I
This
mean,
is
there's
no,
insane.
neurons
no.
Yeah,
That
like
firing
not
that
in
are
soul, but like
resulting
in
in your
Eastern
dreams
This is
philosophy.
manifesting.
insane.
Yeah.
Wait, do
My
you
No,
dream.
really
I
think like
agree
your
with you on
minds
the
are so
soul,
strong?
though. I do agree with you on the soul.
But the other brothers don't for some reason. I don't know why.
but
That
They're
no,
like
Yeah,
that's
no,
being
but
like
quiet.
I
that's
just
that's
awesome. Like
can I
honestly, man.
can I
They need
just
to
deal
bite
with
the
them?
bullet
I just
and
want to talk to him
acknowledge
Bite
because
the
that
I
the
don't.
bullet
soul is
on
not.
it. There's no imaginary,
No,
mystical,
no,
magical
no.
freaking worlds. Bite the bullet on it. This is ridiculous. Let's just be
Okay,
rational for once. There are states in which our minds can reach through divine inspiration, through high spiritual practices, through
but
mysticism
oh
that
my
can
God,
attain such states of being.
Listen,
And
I'll
this is
bite
how
the
can
bullet.
purely a
How about
you?
human
Hold on,
experience
wait.
that
How
is
can you?
divinely
I'll bite
Hold
the
on, wait.
Through
inspired.
bullet.
Hold
Like,
on.
how
drugs too.
hard is that to
Hold
Let
on,
me
understand?
let me talk.
King.
I want
Bite
to
the
talk
bullet.
to Hamza. I got interrupted. I want to
Look,
talk to him
I'll bite the
because
bullet on that,
I
Hamza. Because if you're saying that substance is something different than material, then that's fine. Because I was gonna say
That's
that
not the
they're made of
definition of
substance.
everything's made of substance. You can't predicating. That's not a substance, dude. So substance can be something that's material. Another substance can be something that's immaterial.
Okay,
But because it's yeah, because it's a substance,
right.
that's
I
fine.
can predicate. Right.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
So then, yes, I would agree. Then angels aren't material.
Okay, now we're gonna run into a big problem if you're a scripturalist, right? Can an angel be seen by a prophet
I
or
think they can take
humans?
on material reality.
Okay, that mechanism that it takes on material, doesn't there have to be a mechanism behind it? It can't be just some magic shit that happens, right?
Well,
Unless you
I
believe
don't.
in
I
magic.
Well, it's
wouldn't.
the same
I wouldn't
mechanism
know how
that
to
your soul
explain it.
takes on. It takes on the material world. Your soul
Yeah.
is immaterial, right?
this.
But it's
Yeah,
Oh my
wearing
but
the
God.
your
body.
body, but your body's material. Hold on, but your body's
Yes,
material. You don't
yes, but
see
you
your
are not your
soul.
body. You are spirit.
Okay, but you don't see your spirit. You see someone's body in this material world. You don't see
Yes.
someone's spirit, right? But they're claiming this metaphysical thing, this being that's immaterial, becomes material, but they have no
No,
mechanism. They
I
have
don't think
no.
it. I'm not saying it changes into a material thing. I said it.
Let me tell you why it has to. Let me tell you, because if you make the statement that someone can see an angel, it directly becomes material because immaterial things, by definition, don't take up space, they
Yeah,
don't
but
take up
could it?
time,
But it could it
they
enter
can't be
into a
seen.
material form?
Okay,
What?
that mechanism is what I'm judging you on.
Thank you
That's
for
some magic
conceding the
shit.
point that Allah
No,
made a
but
sound and that's immaterial. So thank you
Oh,
very
Megatron
much.
always got to
Thank you.
ruin the conversation.
no, it's the
Yeah,
same. Hamza,
I'm
you could use the
still.
same mechanism for your soul taking on the material world as an angel
No.
taking on the material world.
No, but you're not saying that there's an angel that's born through his mother and father from generations past, right? And it's infused with an immaterial soul. That's not what they're saying about an angel. They're saying it has some kind of access where it's immaterial and it can jump into the material world and take on some kind of material form. But this material comes out of nowhere, breaking the first law of thermodynamics, first of all. So you've already broken science that this material appears out of nowhere, right? Something that's immaterial is immaterial. It can't be real and material at the same time unless it has
Bro,
different
you're
parts.
trying to judge the divine with science. It's
Yeah.
just ignorant. You have to stop.
No, the material world with science, not fucking the divine world. What are you on about?
Yes, an angel is a divine creature.
Okay,
You're
dumbass.
trying
So I'm
to
not gonna
judge
use
a
science
divine
for it.
creature with science.
No,
Stop.
I'm not. You idiot. You're not paying attention. They're
Dumbass.
claiming that it becomes material. What's wrong with
You
you?
No,
dumbass.
but it's the
Mute up,
same
you
way,
irrational
Hamza.
piece of
Again, it's the same way. It doesn't matter whether you were born out of like a mother and a father or not. The point
It
is that
does.
your soul is immaterial. No, it doesn't. Because the point
I'll
is
tell
that
you
your
why.
soul is
Because there's a
immaterial.
cause and effect chain. There's no cause and effect when something just takes on material with no explanation. That's literally magic, bro. That's what magicians do.
Okay, you
Okay,
cannot
so
use
you
science to understand the divine. Stop trying.
Thank you,
no
Hakeem.
no,
I'll
but
stop.
Hamza,
I'll stop.
so
You
you're telling
irrational
me
piece of shit,
Jesus
Hakeem.
didn't
This
have
is
a
why
father.
the
Hold on,
atheists laugh at you,
Jesus
Hakeem.
didn't
I
This is
have
don't
a
say
why.
that.
physical
You
father.
idiot.
Habibi, so now you're asking me my beliefs, right? I don't believe that, my dude. I'm not the typical
What, you
Muslim.
don't
I'm a
believe that Jesus
rationalist.
was born of a virgin?
No, that's illogical. That's a normative
Isn't that what it says in
contradiction.
the Quran?
Oh my
Whatever
god.
the Quran says, I'm going to interpret to not be a contradiction.
So how do you
Oh
interpret it
my
when the
god.
Quran says Jesus is born of a virgin?
Yeah, I'm not going to accept that she never touched a man.
He rationalizes.
Yeah, I'm going to
No,
rationalize. I told you.
How?
All right.
yo, yeah, how? Explain this.
I'll
That's
do
what he's
this. I'll do
asking.
this. I'll
Well,
take that. I'll tell you. I'll tell you how. Look how based I am, and I'll bite the bullet. I'll take the verse. I'll burn it and make kebab. Are we good?
Yeah,
We're
Snap.
I'm
good.
good with that. I'm good with
Oh
that.
my
Good.
Oh
god, bro.
Good.
snap.
Where are we
Unless
going?
no,
Yo, I'm
listen.
biting the bullet. I'm
Unless you want
fair.
to take
This is
unless you
crazy,
want to
bro.
burn that
Can,
verse
yeah,
along
burn
with
the whole book
the
while you're
whole
at it.
text
Oh yeah.
exactly.
Throw
Yeah.
the baby out with the bathwater. The most retarded shit I've ever heard
yeah,
in my
Burn
life.
the
What do you
whole
want
Yes,
to
yes,
burn?
Quran.
Burn the
absolutely.
whole
Yes.
thing.
Hamza,
That's
listen, Hamza's
stupid.
being consistent. Hamza's going to say, listen,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to interpret it the way I want to interpret it.
No, the
Yeah,
rational
And if
way,
I
not the
can't
way I
literally.
interpret
want.
it, then I'm just gonna toss it out.
No,
Right.
I wish
I
I could
think
believe
It's
in
very
winged
rational.
creatures and
yo
mothers who just
Hamza,
give birth without fathers. I want to believe the stupid shit. I really do.
yo
But I'm forced
Hamza,
not to. I'm so sorry.
yo
Then why be a
Hamza,
Muslim?
Do you
yo
believe
Hamza.
Allah is all powerful?
Yes.
Okay,
Then
so why
it's
wouldn't you think that Allah can do something outside of your understanding?
Thanks, man. We get it. You believe that God can do contradictions because he's so
Yeah, like
powerful.
he
Like, I
can
get
choose to
your
not
fucking
Yo,
exist,
worldview.
right? Like
That's
he
not
can
what he's
become
Brother.
another
saying.
man.
That's not
You
what
should
he's
not have a
He is
saying.
problem with
saying,
the
look,
Christians
I'll just
then.
get him to that point where he
You should
says it,
not have a
right?
Yeah,
problem
I'm
with
just
the
trying to
Christians when
let's
they
talk
say God
about
that
that.
God can become man.
I'm just trying to cut through the fucking mess,
How do
right?
you
Like,
real
not
quick,
have any
right?
like
Can I say something
juxtaposition
real
in
quick?
thought? With
It's
how?
not
yeah.
contradictions. Why would you call contradictions if something is outside the laws of physics of this world? You want to call it contradictions?
Well, there's no
While
such.
it's happening
Exactly.
in this
There's
world, Dr. Z,
Wallah, like
Hold
excuse me,
on.
while it's
That's
happening
that's
in this
exactly
world,
that's that's
Hold on.
exactly the
it's
point
happening in
that
this world,
God,
denying the laws of physics.
no,
This is
it
what you're
can't.
saying.
God can,
In a
does
physical
God,
world, while it's not following
God's,
its laws,
God's
wait real quick,
Amr,
right?
God's Amr can
Real
bypass
quick,
the laws
hold
of
on.
physics.
hold
Listen
on,
to me.
hold on.
God's
The
Amr,
laws of logic bypass the laws of physics. They work.
God's Amr
They work
can
in every realm.
bypass the laws
No,
of
he can't.
physics,
He
the
can't.
laws of he can. God
Yo,
doesn't need.
Cosmic is
God
spinning
doesn't
right now.
need laws of physics. He doesn't go through laws of
This is
physics.
wild.
He can bypass the laws of physics if he
Can he
in
wants.
a
bypass the
physical
laws of
world.
logic? Hold on. Can he
He can
bypass the laws of logic?
Of
laws of.
course he
Of
can.
course,
You're a
That's
troll.
retarded.
Oh,
Hamza's a
Habibi.
God
troll.
can be
Hold on,
illogical
hold
and
on, hold on.
God can do
Hold on.
magic. That's what you're saying.
Right. So God can
Maybe.
exist and not hold on. God can
what
exist and
you
not
deem
exist.
as logic. Hold
Cosmic.
on. What
Cosmic. Let me
you
cook.
deem
Let me
as
cook.
logic.
I'm
What you
Muslim, right? I'm on your side
what
right now.
you
One
deem as
second.
Nah,
logic.
man,
No, you're not.
you're trying to
Your
microwave
Hakeem.
bacon. Get out of here.
what you deem
Hakeem, let me
as
microwave
logic.
you. Let me
Hakeem,
microwave you.
you're just a magician.
Actually,
You're
that's
another
some of the best way
soothsayer.
to
That's
cook
what
it.
you are.
If I
Bitch.
may,
Like all the other soothsayers
Smiler
who call
gets it.
if
themselves
I may
religious.
add something,
You
please. If I
fucking magicians, you idiots.
guys, can I
Irrational
please?
human beings who claim
Nah,
that all this is happening
but
within the realms of physics while the laws of physics
but
are being
Nargis,
Listen
broken.
to me.
but
What kind
Nargis,
of
Can I
God
Real,
do
say
you
something?
believe in?
but
A
Nargis,
fucking
Oh my
we
magician?
as
god.
God though. We
Wallah,
real
you
believe in
guys
quick,
are
God.
right?
dabbling with the dark arts, just to let you
This
Yeah,
is
know.
Listen,
Yo, can I
yeah,
say something real quick?
yeah,
Real
but we
quick,
believe in
right?
I
God,
wanted to
so
say a point
we can.
before. Can I
But
Yeah,
the
just
thing
say
Cosmic,
is, we can
Cosmic, go
special
ahead.
plead. We can
Go ahead.
special plead on these phenomenon
my
because
my point is? Who's
we
talking?
have God. I was saying we can special plead on these phenomena because of
Some
God.
black guys talking in
Okay,
the
All
listen.
right.
audience.
My
All
point
right.
is, what you perceive as logic and laws of physics, right? That applies to this realm. God is capable of bypassing all of that.
He
So
is
your
Akbar. He's
No,
bigger than that.
he's
And
what
he is
you
capable
not.
of
Well,
bringing himself in the form of man on earth. Do not
Hamza.
point a
Right.
finger at the Christians, you assholes.
Okay, Hamza
Don't
and
freaking
Exactly.
point a
Nargis.
finger at
Do
the
you
Christians.
guys
how
hold on?
is this? How
Exactly.
is
Do
that?
you
You
guys?
just
My
gave
point.
Christianity back to the people. Thank you.
Not
You
not
just
at
Yo,
tried
all.
to
Hold
do
on,
it
hold on.
too.
can I say
Mashallah.
something real
Not
quick,
at all.
please?
Do you
Not at
guys?
all.
Mashallah.
Hold
How is
up,
that
Hamza and
relevant?
Nargis.
Barakallah
Hamza and
feek.
Nargis. Do you
How is
guys?
that
Hold on, brother.
relevant? He
Jason, can you
doesn't.
let Cosmic finish. Stop being
Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
interrupting.
please. I'm saying,
So black haters.
don't confuse Tawheed with the Amr of Allah, right? So he is not going to do something that compromises the Tawheed in any way whatsoever. Yes, laws of logic in what you conceive as logic, right? What your limited brain and knowledge and perception of faculties conceive as logic is your limited logical understanding. Your rational, logical,
Son.
perceptual, sensual, all understanding is limited to your comprehension. It does not mean that what you are seeing is all it is. There is a bigger
Exactly.
reality beyond
Don't
what
point a
you
finger
see.
at the Christians next time. when they say we cannot
You-
Sorry,
logically
now
explain the Trinity.
There
you're
we go. Thank you,
compromising the
Nargis.
law
The
of
Trinity is just
Don't
God.
point a
stupid.
finger at the
You're
Christians when they say we
compromising the
cannot logically
Tawheed.
explain
Thank
the
you,
You
Nargis.
are
Trinity. You fucking
sorry,
Egyptian Christian.
Thank
you're
you,
compromising
Nargis.
Tawheed.
This
You're
thing is
compromising
stupid.
Tawheed there.
You
Real
are.
quick,
You
right?
are.
We're not
Can I say something real
compromising
quick?
Tawheed. But what I'm saying is, listen, let me ask you guys, Hamza and Nargis, do you guys know every logical possibility?
No.
Okay, so
Okay, then
then it's
shut the
not
hell up.
outside.
But do you know
So
what
then
I
it's
know? But let me make a
Uh oh.
definite statement. I know that anything that breaks the laws of logic, so anything that's a contradiction, is something that doesn't exist. It's something impossible.
That
I know
cannot
that.
exist in the
sure,
physical
but you
world.
don't know all logical
That's not true.
possibilities. So in a
All
scenario, in
logical
any given
possibilities I don't know, but
yeah, so in
illogical,
any given
there's
but
no
listen,
such
But he
thing
listen.
knows
as
what
an
is illogical,
illogical
right?
possibility.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is
But you didn't get.
in any given situation, you don't know every logical possibility of that situation.
I agree. I said yes, and then I
Yeah.
clarified. I said anything that's illogical, I know is impossible.
It's
It
But
not.
doesn't
you can't
exist.
but
It's
you
So
not.
can't know
God,
for sure if it's
so you see what
illogical
You
if you
gave
don't
Cosmic's
know all
doing?
logical
Watch,
you
watch,
gave an
possibilities.
watch.
example. You gave an
Look at the
Real
example
quick,
problem
of
now.
right? Can
you
I say
gave an
something real quick?
example of Maryam, right? Listen, you gave an example of Hazrat Maryam not being able to conceive by the command of Allah. Now listen, there is a lot of asexual reproduction that happens in the animal kingdom. You would be like, oh, that's impossible.
Hmm.
How is that possible? Right? So asexual reproduction is a normal process in
Oh,
animal kingdom.
oh, sister. So
It's
it,
Except
so
that
it's
Mary,
asexual.
except that Mariam is a
except
sexual being
except
with sexual organs.
that's fine. Like I said, the phenomenon is a possibility. Just because it doesn't happen in the human kingdom, right? It's an exception, and Allah Subhanahu wa Taala can
Okay,
bypass
you're
Yeah,
what
special
it's
pleading, dude.
logical.
you see.
It
That's
doesn't matter.
Allah
No,
can
she's not.
bypass
Hold on,
that.
It's still
she's not
You
logical.
could
special
have
pleading.
no
Can I
problem
say
with
something real quick?
Jesus
Yeah,
coming in the
she's
form
not.
of man.
Real quick, right?
Yeah,
Can I
it's
get a
Like,
still
word in,
logical.
please?
Let's get another black guy in here. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it. A black brother, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
so when it comes to, and this is what Kant said in his Critique of Pure Reason. So he distinguished between the phenomena and the noumena, right? The phenomena are things that we perceive, and the noumena are the things in itself. So with phenomena, the main thing that we really prioritize in terms of determining whether something can be or not is mainly probability. Anything beyond that is not really possible based on empirical reasoning alone. That's why in the case of miraculous events, strange things that can happen, although there's not a high probability these things occurring based on the fact that these things don't usually happen, there's no logical contingency of them not happening. And that's why trying to argue for impossibilities based on a
Not
phenomenological
arguing that.
reasoning alone is
I'm not arguing.
is,
That's not.
is
No, no, no. I moved past that. I wasn't talking about that. Okay. Like normative possibilities. What I'm referring to about the conception of Jesus Christ. I'm not saying that there's a logical incoherency there. I wouldn't make that statement. There's no contradiction that she has a kid without a father. That's not P and not P. That's not what I was referring to, by the way. Jason asked me a
Bro,
question. Do
this
you
guy
know
likes to
all?
hear himself talk, man. This dude's a
All
troll.
right,
Get
fine.
him
I'll
out.
shut
All
up.
All
right.
right,
I'll
get
shut
him
up
out of
then.
here.
I'll shut up.
you
I'll shut up.
magician, you soothsayer,
No,
Fine,
no, I want
fine.
to hear him talk. I want to hear him talk. Go ahead, keep going.
No, no. He made me feel bad. Now I'm gonna shut up.
See, now he's self-conscious of his voice. What the
Hey
fuck?
Hamza, just tell him, bro.
Yeah, tell
He's
him
not
how it
trying to
is,
have
bro.
No,
logical
bro.
incoherency.
Hakeem,
He's
Hakeem.
talking all
Hakeem, mute
about
your mic, you
logic, and then
magician. Mute your mic.
his philosophy is
Don't point a finger
illogical.
at the Christians. Mute your
Okay,
mic.
well, wait till he's done, and then you can show him how it's illogical.
Hakeem.
So go ahead, brother. Has
Appreciate it,
Hamza.
brother. Look, Hakeem, for you, you already conceded that God can go beyond the laws of logic, whatever that even means. So for you, God can exist and not exist at the same time. To my worldview, yeah, that's incoherent, right? That's just fucking jibber jabber. Doesn't even make sense. But to you, I guess it makes sense. So
No,
like,
don't tell me what I do and
here,
I don't believe, first
Mute
of
your
all.
mic,
come
you
on,
magician. Mute your mic, Hakeem.
brother Hakeem.
magician.
Come on, Hakeem. You got to admit
Nargis,
that
what you got against magic? Magic's real.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
God can both be and not be at the same time in the same sense. Come
Yikes
on,
in my life.
that's
Yikes in my
that's
life.
weird, man. You have to reconsider that. Hopefully,
All right, go ahead, Hamza. We listening.
So
One
No,
yeah,
mic on Hamza.
Hakeem,
brother.
you said that. Go ahead, Cosmic. You want to
I'm
speak?
saying don't confuse
That's
the
rude.
fundamental truth principles, right? You're calling the physicality of this realm and the logicality of this realm as fundamental. Fundamental true principle for you. right? God,
No,
when
no,
you when
dude.
you when you're saying, oh,
For you, it's
when you're saying
objective. For
God,
you.
listen to me, when you're
Okay.
saying God can be logically and logically be and cannot be, that's going against the fundamental truth principle of this universe, entirety of the physical.
Right.
You can't do that.
Hold on,
This
hold
is
on. Do
you
you
can't
believe that?
you listen to me. You are saying by that extension we should also agree that logically God can be or not be. Well, no, because now you are
No,
compromising the law of Tawheed and the fundamental truth principle.
Yeah.
That cannot be the case. What we are saying, there's a possibility of tweaks happening
no,
within your own physical world, within your own logical realm, within your own
no,
physical realm. This realm is not the entirety of the realm. We have other dimensions that have their own physics, that have their own principles of logic, that have their own
no,
principles of mathematics. Yes.
no. Everything has to abide by the laws of logic. Otherwise, you have just incoherence, man. Like, what are you
Your
on about?
logic and
You,
your
oh
It's not
my
physicality.
God.
your. It's not your. Then you should never point
You
a
Hamza,
finger at the
so
Christian. I'm
Hamza,
repeating this one more time, Dr. Z.
again,
The next time you freaking point a finger at the Christian and say that it is impossible for God to come forth as a man and teach human beings how to love and live good lives and then get crucified on a cross, fucking the next time you
you are
do that,
that's a
okay,
problem
you
because
are
now
violating your own fucking
wait,
now
wait.
you're
tradition as you're doing right
compromising
now.
the
No
fundamental
one's
truth.
compromised. No one's
Sorry,
compromising anything.
now you're saying you're
It
compromising the
the Trinity
fundamental
does not. The
principle.
Trinity does not Tawheed. Like,
It
what's wrong with you?
does.
Have
It
it? Of
does.
course not. Of
It
course
does
not. They,
contradict the
Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost have the same nature. They're
no,
Exactly.
it
distinct.
Real
They're
quick,
One
doesn't.
right?
God. God.
No, it
they're
Yeah.
doesn't.
distinct.
It's
One God. It
it is
abides by divine simplicity. Far more
yeah,
enlightened than your
they
Real,
Catholic
say
real
doctrine.
quick, right?
Isa
Why
is
are
the
you putting
begotten
limits
son.
on what God can and
They say
can't do?
Isa is a begotten
Hakeem,
son.
forever
Therefore,
shut up,
that's a
Wait,
Hakeem.
problem.
wait, wait,
It's a big problem.
real quick, right? So Hamza, my point is that there's nothing illogical about abnormal phenomenological experiences because these are not based off of any logical
I
contingencies.
agree.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I agreed with
That's
you. I
why
said,
when it
yeah.
comes to that's why when it comes to the virgin birth or miraculous appearances of winged angels to people, what type of logical principles do these contradict that make it
I was,
necessarily
but I already
impossible
agreed.
to
I
happen?
already went over this. I don't know why
Oh
you're like
my god.
rephrasing it. I
Okay,
already agreed with you. I was talking from a normative sense of possibility. That's what I was talking about. I didn't say it was logically incoherent in that sense. That's not what I
Okay,
meant. It's
so
not a
But
you're
the
you're
normative
the
sense of
ultimate
Oh,
authority
Hakeem,
on
you
logic.
exist and don't exist at the same time, Hakeem.
but
Me and you will never
Okay,
understand
okay.
each other,
So when
brother.
it
the
comes to your
normative sense
stupid
of
argument about existing and
Oh
not
God.
existing at the same time, can God do that? Okay,
No, that doesn't even
No,
mean
then he's not
can
anything.
I
all
talk or
existent.
no?
Then
Okay, I
he's not
I
can't
all
even
wish you
finish a
wouldn't.
existent
thought. This guy
I'm
wants to
wait.
talk so much. Like,
Hold on,
because it shows
we
lack
gotta
in
let
God.
Akeem
yeah.
talk.
Yeah, let him
If
talk. Let
Allah
him
could be
talk.
the first and the last, then He can exist and not exist.
Okay,
But go
when
ahead,
it
Akeem.
comes to divine things, we can't in a temporal world we can't figure those out. They have to be revealed to us through divine revelation. So if God existed and didn't exist at the same time, he would have to reveal that to us through divine revelation.
No, you dumb fuck. That what when
oh
you
my
say he can
god.
exist
Potty
and not
mouth.
exist at
Potty
the
mouth.
same time,
Okay, see, no,
I
Every
you've
don't
single
already
even
time
know.
self-refuted.
Hold
You've
I
on,
don't
Akeem.
already
even
Hold on, hold
self-refuted
on,
let me
hold
yourself.
on,
What a
finish.
dumb
Let me
fuck,
hold
Hakeem.
finish.
on,
No, you've
You're the
I
already
don't
biggest
hold
dumb
even
on.
fuck on
Wait,
the
wait.
Hakeem.
planet.
Let him finish.
Hakeem.
Hold on, wait. Pause
Hakeem,
for
you're
a
just
second. Let him
fucking
finish.
Hakeem, you're just wrong, dude.
Thank you. Hakeem, when
Yeah,
you make a statement like it can exist and not exist at the same time, that statement is so meaningless. All you are telling me is blah 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 because there's no information to
what
that
language
statement.
was that?
It's a pure contradiction, dude.
Okay,
There's
so you're the
nothing.
ultimate on authority on what God can and can't do.
Yes, I am. My name's Hamza. Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Anything else?
so
You
there
fucking
you
my
have
ass.
it. This dude's a troll. Get him out of the room. There's
Thanks,
no
Hakeem.
point in
Thanks.
talking to
So
You
somebody
fucking
so
like
didn't
so
that.
understand
ex-
anything.
so existence.
Pseudo intellectual.
So no, you're a dumb fuck, man, Hakeem. And
I
all
mean,
existent
according to
being
Kant,
and all
that's
existent
actually
being
Beautiful.
partially
exists
true.
See,
and does
that's
not
why
exist.
that's why
Hold on,
No,
one
in
mic on
shut
Islam
your
Nargis.
they tell
mouth, you
women to shut their
irrational
Hold
mouth.
on,
Look
idiot.
how this
Hakeem.
Shut
works.
your
Hakeem,
mouth, you
stop.
irrational
Let
Did you
idiot.
Nargis
hear him?
finish.
Did you hear
It's
him?
Nargis's
No, I
turn.
didn't.
Yeah,
God,
stop quoting the
you're
Bible to
God
Nargis.
can exist and not
Go
exist at
ahead.
the same time.
Go
And
ahead,
all
Nargis.
existent being and all existent being can exist and not exist at the same time.
If revealed
Fucking
through
take
divine,
that
you're
gibberish and shove it
missing the
up your
point.
ass, you
Hakeem,
You're
let
idiot.
her
missing
finish.
the point. You're
Let
you're
her
not
finish. Let
you're
her
you're
finish. She's
missing the
almost
point.
done.
You can't even
But
comprehend the
Hakeem, you
point.
gotta let her finish, brother.
The point is anything
Bro,
illogical
Hold on.
that is revealed through divine
Okay.
revelation you can't.
So now you have to
Okay,
bite the bullet. Now you have to. I'm going to
it's
force you to bite the
revealed
bullet.
divine revelation.
I understand you. You don't
Okay,
have to repeat. I
you
understand.
either believe in God or you don't. Okay,
Fine.
and if you
Okay. If
believe
the
in God
Bible.
and His
Okay. Fine.
Word, and you believe in divine revelation,
Don't
it is
repeat it.
what it is. You
Okay. So
accept
let's
it.
see. Let's
You
test it. Let's
accept it.
test it. So if the Bible says 1 + 1 is 3, your dumbass believes it, isn't it?
Where in the Bible does it say
If
one
it
plus
did.
one equals
If
three?
it did.
This
If
Hakeem
it
guy
Well,
is
did.
it doesn't.
garbage. Like
Oh,
Well,
so
it
you're not going
get
to
doesn't.
rid of him.
engage with the hypothetical because it destroys your whole
Well,
worldview,
no,
right?
because it's a weak hypothetical.
Do you agree if the
yeah.
Bible said 1 + 1 is 3, from your own definition, that if the Bible through revelation tells you something, you
No,
have to
this
believe
is
it,
a
even if it's
stupid.
incoherent?
No,
Even if it's
no, it's a
incoherent.
stupid argument because it's not a
That's what you're
divinely
saying.
revealed truth. No, you're putting
That's what
words
we
in
are
my mouth.
saying. What you're
That's
speaking
not a
is not
divine
truth.
revealed truth.
Relax for a second. Look, Hakeem, God exists eternally. This is just what it means to be God in every context. God cannot be. Could not be such that God does not exist. God eternally exists. So this idea that He could exist and not exist at the same time in the same
Yeah,
sense
you're missing
is
the
not.
point.
I get a link
No,
to that
you're saying that
dictionary.
God is. You're saying that God is constrained. What constrains God? God can't
No,
be
no, no,
constrained in
no.
some way.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if God reveals something divine to you, such as the Trinity, there's no way for you to mentally discover the Trinity on your own. It has to be divinely revealed to you. Okay?
Right.
So if God told you, oh, I can exist and exist at the same time, right now we're saying, no, that's impossible. That's not logical. But if God revealed it to you, which this is a
Just what it
hypothetical,
means. Just what it means.
okay?
Right. Just relax for a second, Hakeem. I know that you're getting all worked up because you realize that there's a problem here. Now, according to you, I mean, it is true to say that God eternally exists. God has existed and will exist. Is that true as your definition of God? Just definitionally.
Yeah, bro, but you're missing my point.
You don't have a subtle point. There's no subtlety that I'm missing. There's no nuance that you're providing to me. What I'm doing is giving you nuance. So
No,
you've
no, no,
got it
no. I
backwards.
already know God exists
Don't overtalk
eternally.
me again.
I'm trying
Shut
to
the
make
fuck up.
a
Just shut the fuck up for a second. Look, there's no nuance you're adding to the discussion, right? It is true to say that on your view, God has existed and will continue to exist for all of eternity. So it is untrue to say that it's possible that God does not exist at the same time and in the same sense.
dude, you're
Okay?
missing. Can I explain my
There is
point?
Look, if you don't shut the fuck up,
Okay, so I can't explain my point because you're
you
obviously not getting it.
Daniel,
you
you
only think I'm
dumb.
not. Are you a fucking idiot? Are you a stupid fuck?
Yeah. You're
Are you a
rude,
son of a
real
bitch?
rude, Daniel.
Are you a
Very rude.
cocksucker? Shut your fucking mouth when
That's
I'm talking.
rude.
Everybody
He's
shut the
Rude.
fuck up
not.
while I
Rude.
spank this
Boo.
fucking idiot. Look, some people need to
Tell
be
him,
spoken this.
Mikhaila.
Some people need to be spoken this way
No,
because
bro,
there are
No,
you
mules.
can't
I think maybe
understand.
you
Shut
need to
the
be
fuck
spoken that
up.
way.
Now I'm going to make an example of this
Bro, you're
animal.
just trying to cuss me out because you don't understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I mean,
Some people need.
you
Some
explained
people
it
need.
already,
Some people
Hakeem.
need to. Some people
Hey,
need to be spoken
stop
this
cursing
way
him out like that.
because they're
Come on,
literally
be respectful.
subhuman animal.
Be
Right? You need to talk
respectful.
to him like a fucking piece of trash
Brilliant. You're
so he gets
brilliant,
it.
Daniel.
So he can shut the
You,
fuck up.
you,
No, I
you
agree
Look,
with Daniel here for the first time. Like this is subhuman
Hakeem,
behavior. Like be
you're a
this kind of
dumb
illogical.
son of a
It's really,
bitch.
really embarrassing. Like it's so bad
You're
for
an
the theists.
embarrassing
Basically,
cocksucker.
if you say that your God reveals to you that he can exist and not exist, you're saying that your God is ontologically a
Yeah,
liar.
I never said
Yes,
that.
yes.
But
Never
So
said that.
your
I
God
made a
is a
hypothetical.
contradictionist.
the
That's what
I
you're
made a
saying.
he's so
hypothetical to
bad
Except
at
prove
his
a
here,
point
work.
that none of you Muslims can understand.
Your God is a
Yeah,
contradictionist.
first of
Cut,
all, I'm
mute your
not a
mic, you piece of shit.
Muslim. Okay, I'm a Christian. So your stupidity is just growing larger by the minute.
You didn't let him explain what he was trying
We
the
know
point
what
he
he
was
Michaela,
trying to
means.
make.
No,
No,
let
you
me
saying
didn't
that
let him
explain.
go
Can I
God
on.
could
explain what I'm trying
reveal,
to
like
say
he
or no?
reveals
No,
the
I can't.
Trinity,
Michaela, he's
that
making a
he can
broad
exist and
contradiction
not
and he's
exist
saying
at the
God
same
can make
time.
contradictions. Like this is how ridiculous this fellow
No,
Hakim
Well,
is.
you're just
Mute your mic, you Hakim, you
Can I
irrational human
explain?
being. Mute your mic.
Can I explain? Yes or no?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. My point is you don't know anything about the divine. When God reveals something to you, let's say the Trinity, or let's say hypothetical, don't get your panties in a twist here, but something that you can't understand, such as I exist and I don't exist. Hypothetical, it's not true. I'm just saying it to prove a damn point, okay? If he reveals it to you, it becomes true when he reveals it to you.
No,
There you
okay,
go.
so
Yeah,
hold on
so
a second. Hold on
let
a
me
second.
mention.
That would
Oh
be
my
like
god, what a
saying that
fucking
God
mule.
said that Christ ate a hamburger at p.m. and he ate a hamburger at 1 p.m. or something like that. Like you're saying that God is literally contradicting himself, or like he's saying something that cannot possibly
Right,
happen.
like 1 + 1 is 3.
So you're
Salah,
saying
yeah.
God can't
I looked
do
up
But
the
anything. You're
but hold
saying
on, wait,
God
real
Well,
quick,
that's
God is
saying
Akeem, before you
no.
limited.
respond,
What I'm
it's not
Yeah,
saying
he's
just
is
saying
that
about
God
it's
can do
not a
anything.
lie.
it's and
You're
God can do
making
that
God
which does
into
not
a
befit
liar.
the definition of God, that does not befit His Majesty, befit logical freaking laws.
and
That is
yeah.
irrational to everything. Like this is what you're saying.
Yeah,
God
you're
can
saying
do.
God is
God
limited
can do.
to
No,
your
you're
Idiot,
No,
you
understanding.
oh
idiot. God does
That's
my
what
what
God
you're
is
saying.
made to
God.
do.
no,
You're
hold on,
saying
wait, and
God
You're
is
Akeem,
literally
limited to
turning
your
God into a
understanding of him.
liar.
Akeem,
You're
it's
making
not
God into
about
a liar
not
with your
You're saying God
understanding.
can be
analogy.
evil, God can be cannot exist, God can be weak, God can be a liar, God can. This is what you're basically saying. God
Yeah,
can be
no,
that which God is not.
I'm done.
Then
You're
don't
too
go on his
stupid to
properties, you
understand my
irrational human.
point. Like I'm done.
Nargis is cooking.
Yeah, she's in the kitchen, right where she should be.
This guy's fucking hilarious.
That was funny, man.
She couldn't microwave a fucking frozen dinner.
The only
Perfectly
place I don't freaking circulate around is the kitchen. The only non-existent yet existent place in my house.
It's kind of like Hakeem. Can God create a rock that he cannot lift?
Good
Like it's
Exactly.
so
question,
basic.
Yeah,
Hakeem.
Hakim is gonna say
and
yes. Good.
and let me mention for you answer, Hakeem. It's not about something you don't understand. That's the personal incredulity. It's about them being able to demonstrate there's a contradiction. And so when they're able to demonstrate there's a contradiction, they say this isn't possible. So it's not, oh, I don't understand this, therefore it's wrong. No, it's I can demonstrate this is
Yeah,
contradictory.
you can definitely demonstrate something in the physical world is impossible, but God can
Okay, Hakeem.
through
Can God
reveal
create a
through
rock that
divine
he cannot
revelation
lift?
that you're incorrect.
Can
these
God create a
principles of
rock that he
logic are
cannot lift?
Hakim
physical,
is
you
gonna
God
say
can
fucked
do
yes.
up.
whatever he wants to do.
That's
Hey, idiot.
retarded.
Hey, you
Yeah.
You
stupid son of a
can
bitch.
he? I want a yes or
Retarded.
no. I want a yes or no
Eh.
answer. Can God?
Okay,
Can God create a rock that he cannot lift?
yeah, he could.
Okay, so you're
Get
Fucking
saying
this
that God
retarded.
fucking
cannot lift
Remove
a
Eh.
him.
rock.
get this
Remove him.
fucking
Execute him.
pile of
Bro, this is
feces
bad.
off the stage.
You're literally
Please.
saying there's something God can't do. He can't lift a rock, is what you're saying.
By trying to save his strength, you took it away from him at the same time, bro. Like Hakeem, don't you see what the problem is, dude?
Can God be outside the universe and inside the universe at the
Yeah,
same
God
time?
God can do whatever
This
he
is not a
wants to do.
Well,
contradiction, Michaela.
that's what
That's not a
Christ is.
contradiction, Michaela. That's not P and not P, dude.
No,
God
no, but that's
being
what he's trying
not
to say.
God.
That something that
It's
looks
Shut the
illogical to
listen
fuck
to
you,
the
up.
listen to the
he's
don't tell
trying
her to
to
shut the fuck up,
say
Daniel. Listen,
that
it's
something,
crazy to say that God can
oh
exist and
dear.
not exist. The very fact that you're saying
He
God
was
mean that he
Dude,
exists.
you okay, just drop
Exactly.
it then. Just drop it then.
Drop
If you
it.
get so
Yes.
hung
she's
up
gonna
on a
No, why don't you
hypothetical, then
just
just
say
There's a
that
drop
you
it.
know what
hypothetical
you're
and
Cuz
say,
making
Lord,
cuz
oh,
shit
that's
up?
not
Hakim,
the
you
point.
idiot.
That's not the point.
Drop
You're
just
not intelligent enough to understand the
In
point.
your
So
attempt
just
to give
drop
God,
it.
in your
oh
Hakeem, you
attempt to
my
give
troll
God
again.
agency,
god.
you have taken him from,
Hakeem,
in your attempt to give
Hakeem,
God
you
agency,
troll
you have
again,
My
man.
taken
You're
him
gonna
from
see
his
it.
godhood. That's what you're doing. In your attempt to give him
Instead
agency,
of
you've
saying I
removed him from his
misspoke,
No,
you
godhood.
No,
no,
why don't you
you
no!
literally
You
Don't
can't
drop
idiot.
comprehend what I'm
Hakeem.
Mute your
trying
Don't
to
mic.
drop
say.
Hakeem.
So
He's entertaining. I like Hakeem. Keep him up
Yeah,
there.
and we shouldn't discriminate against autistic people.
Yeah.
listen, instead
Down
of saying
syndrome.
I misspoke, you're like, why don't you
Let
guys
go of
just
the
drop
phone.
it?
look,
Just
you're over here saying that I'm illogical, but Hamza's the one that says he's a Muslim, but he doesn't believe God can do whatever he wants to do.
I don't believe God can do whatever he wants. He can't do
Okay, so
impossibilities, dude.
you're an illogical person.
Okay,
God
can you give
cannot
me the
lie. God,
contradiction?
God cannot
Yeah,
lie.
the
He says if
contradiction is that you say
Yeah.
you're a Muslim, okay?
Yeah.
You believe in Islam, but Islam says that God is all powerful, yet
Yeah.
you personally don't
Hey,
believe God.
you empty skulled idiot. Can God be can God be Satan?
Good question.
Can God be Satan, Hakeem?
He can do whatever he wants.
God is
Hakeem,
all
hello.
powerful.
Good
Okay, can
answer.
God be
He's a
Satan?
God is
dimwit.
all
Just let it
powerful.
go.
Hakeem, can God be Satan?
God is all powerful.
Well, what if he revealed it to you that he's Satan? How about that?
Well, he hasn't. Okay.
You're retarded, dude.
what if God revealed to you that he's not God?
Well, he hasn't. So like you
No,
guys are
no, no.
saying
What if God revealed to you that he's not
Everybody shut
God?
the fuck Everybody shut the fuck
What
up for
if
a second,
God was one of
please.
us?
Hakeem, can God be a creature?
no, God can't be a creature
All right, there we go. Now, why is it that God can't be a creature?
because he's above he's above creation.
Right.
Don't
So there are
limit
things
God.
God, there are things that God can't do and can't be. Correct.
there's things God doesn't
Who
want
are
to
you,
do. Hey,
dude? Who are you to
there's
say
You
that?
just
hey, I have an
fucking
answer.
You
admitted.
just
There's
admitted it.
things
Look, you guys
I
need to
have an
relax for a second.
answer here. There's things that God doesn't want to do.
Michaela, please let the guy answer for himself.
Michaela,
I
honestly,
Well, I
like,
think does that help
please,
you,
she's
Hakeem?
not wrong.
why are you
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
she's
rescue this
totally right.
fucking
She's
idiot?
totally right.
Hakeem, if you troll again, I'm going to suck your cock in front of everybody here.
What
Daniel,
the
you're freaking
Hey,
crazy, dude. What the hell's wrong with you?
knock him down.
These
He loves to
Muslims,
get
man.
dirty like that.
Muslims gonna burn in hell, man.
This idiot just said that God can't be a creature, and then says that God, there's nothing God cannot do. Well,
Yeah,
he can
God can
be a
do.
fucking
He is
creature.
all.
Well,
Do you
there's
not know
one
what all
thing,
powerful
dickhead.
means? You don't
Can God
understand what
be
all
a
powerful
fucking
means?
creature? All right, I'm done with this piece of
Yeah,
garbage.
exactly.
And you're lucky Barth said you could stay on stage because I would have fucking flushed
Well,
you down the toilet like a
so
fucking condom,
here's so you're saying
like a used condom.
God is all powerful, Hakeem?
Yes, God is all powerful.
Can he not be all powerful?
Okay, that he's God is all powerful.
Yo, I
So
just
it
heard him
is what it
lag.
is.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
can't just
yeah. Can he
no.
be weak,
Okay, let me
Hakeem?
tell you
Can he
this.
be
Let me
weak?
let me keep it interesting. Let me keep it interesting.
Idiot.
If God divinely revealed that he wasn't all powerful, then he wouldn't be. How about that? See, you still can't understand my point.
Yeah,
Then
he
he's
wouldn't be
not
all
God
powerful.
anymore, you
Ah,
idiot.
you can't understand
You
my
piece of
point.
shit.
You
Then he's
can't
not God
understand my
anymore.
point.
If his attribute is to be, if God is all powerful, then anything other than that is not God. You idiot.
Yeah,
Then
God
God
has
is
to
revealing to
submit
you
to
saying
your
that he's
human
not God.
logic, right?
You idiot.
Yeah,
Then
he has
God is
to.
revealing to you that he's not God. That's what you're saying.
Hakeem,
You
Hakeem,
freaking irrational piece of
can
shit.
can God submit to my human logic?
Based question.
Hakeem?
Yeah, apparently in your world he has to. God has to submit to your all power,
No, I'm
your
saying
logic.
can he submit to my logic?
Man, is it possible,
No, he
friend?
can't.
So then there's something that he can't do then.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. Of course. I mean, he can.
Fucking guy, bro.
Fold up, fold up.
This
Take the
guy's a
L, take the L, and
lobotomized
shut your
fucking
mouth and
Arab.
cock up. Take the L, shut your mouth and cock up.
No, I get it.
I'm just
You guys are cute, man. You guys are cute. You got your little like contradiction, but really
oh
the meta
shit,
point
yeah.
here is God is all powerful, and he can. Your logic means nothing in the grand scheme of things. He can easily just twist your logic.
He can unlogic the logic.
Yeah, he can unlogic the logic. Exactly.
See, I
Look,
get it, guys.
you can always say that. Look,
He can
the
break his
logic is
own
fuck.
It takes an
rules.
God's
illogical person to
nature is
get that one.
logical. There's just something about God that is logical,
You got to
right?
turn your brain
At the
How
off
end
are
of
to
you
the
catch that.
claiming to know how are you claiming to know God though? You don't understand God. Stop acting like you understand him. That's my
To know
point.
thyself
Is
is to
that you
know thy
don't
Lord.
understand him.
To
He can
know
reveal
thyself is to
something
know thy
tomorrow.
Lord.
He can
When
reveal
you're not
something to
aligned
you
with
tomorrow
reality,
through
bro.
divine revelation that
Shut your mouth.
totally contradicts everything you know. That's my point.
But that would be
So
something
let
that you
me.
know about God, though.
Yeah, because it's divinely revealed. You guys are fucking
So how
I
many? So
can't believe this
Hakeem,
shit.
No,
when God in the book of Isaiah says,
nobody's
"Oh wait," when
denying
God in the
like
book of
revelation.
Isaiah tells the Israelites,
Smiler, don't overtalk me
"Come, let us
before I put you.
reason." When God in Isaiah tells the Israelites, "Come and reason with me," is he telling them to use their logic?
Yeah, you're still missing the point, bud.
I asked
No,
you a question. I asked you a
yeah,
question.
he's telling them to use their logic.
Yeah,
But
he's telling them to use the logic, bro. My point is God is
Exactly.
beyond your logic. Stop trying to act like God fits into your logic.
The logic that he gave us.
This guy's
yeah,
a
Yeah,
stickler.
the
yeah,
logic that he gave you. Yeah.
yeah. So we get it though. Like you're just saying, like we can only know what God reveals to us. I think everybody would.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think
I
everybody.
can't believe it took 30 fucking minutes to
But listen,
understand this.
listen, we all agree with this. So it's just
Jason, it
what it
is
is just
impossible for God to exist and not exist at the same time. Either God
I
is or
never
God
said
isn't.
no, no,
that
no,
is
no,
true.
no, no,
I
no,
never
no. Yeah, that it was just a bad example. That's all it was. It was a bad example. He just don't want
Well, instead of backtracking and saying it's a bad example, he wants to chalk it up to us
to.
not understanding it or not
He's
Yeah, I know he
giving
saying,
it
double.
no, that's
existence.
not
He
the
doubled down.
problem. He's
He
no
doubled.
saying, yeah, yeah. He's saying if it's revealed to him, then it is the truth. I have a
Yeah,
big problem with if that's what's revealed, that must be incorrect, or there's an incorrect interpretation
Yeah,
there. It can,
because you understand
yeah,
God better than God understands himself. We know, Hamza. We
that
get it.
doesn't fall. That
Yeah.
doesn't follow.
In your
Hey,
That doesn't
attempt
you
to
follow.
but
make
know
this
God
this is
better
the
than God
make this
logical.
knows himself, the God
irrational
that
freak.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the logical problem, Hakeem. Just in what, like, to go off of what Hamza's saying, if God revealed that he is, that his revelation is incoherent, would you believe that his revelation is incoherent?
Yeah, if it's divine revelation, yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay,
then how would you know? How
self-defeating.
would you know? Yeah,
Mm.
how would you know if it's incoherent? If it's incoherent,
Because God says so.
Because
but
God
then
said
you
so.
wouldn't. But that would be
Idiot.
coherent, though. But that
Exactly.
would be
It's coherent that God is saying that
so.
he is
Then
incoherent.
it wouldn't be circular.
The thing is, historically,
So
we
it's just logically inconsistent. Is all it is. That's
yeah,
all we're
because
just
you
arguing.
guys want to have a logically inconsistent debate.
And
Oh,
you want an
no, 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 no,
illogical
no,
God
no,
with an
no. What we're
illogical
saying is
explanation just so that you can make him
what we're
mysterious, you
saying
idiot.
is, and listen, I get what you're doing. Just revelation. Yeah, we all agree God reveals himself through revelation. So nobody's denying that. But what we're saying is that God is not going to do incoherency. That's what
Okay,
we're
but
saying.
Mm-mm.
I'm saying what you think is incoherent may not actually be incoherent.
And just say that then, right?
Okay, well I just did.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. But don't like when you give an incoherent statement, it
But no,
just and
that's the game you guys are trying to play though.
no, no,
It's a
no, no,
game.
no. We're not. It's
But
not
the
the
No, that's a
game we're
game.
problem,
playing. It's just
is
when you give
is
a bad incoherent, like when you say God can exist and not exist, that's a bad analogy
Okay, but when you
to try to
say,
make.
"Hey,
Yeah, because
God
you've
can make a
demonstrated.
rock that he can't lift," that's a game. Okay, you're it's a trap question. It's a game.
Yes, so is God
Yeah,
can exist and not
Not
No,
exist at
exist
the
at the
same
same
Yeah,
time.
time.
well, I
so
Exactly.
the
only
better.
said God can exist and not exist at the same time as a example, a hypothetical.
And
You
it
want
was
to
It,
say it's a
together.
it's
We're
What?
Babylon?
What?
moving
What do you?
your
on.
Wiki? What?
We're
hypothetical
gonna
What?
move
is
What?
on. Yeah, we're gonna
no,
move on.
no.
Yeah, we gotta
Your
move on. This
your
is giving me a headache,
Yeah.
and I gotta build furniture, so you guys have to move. All right, and I'm painting still, so
Yo, Jesus was a
please just
carpenter.
move on from this, please. Yeah, I'm building. I'm building some stuff for my wife
That's
over
an
here. So
assumption.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's a necessity. All right. So we moved on from the logical God to the illogical God, back to the logical God. All right, where are we now, Jason? Where are we at?
I mean, I don't know, man. We were dealing with the bush. That's how we got all the way down this rabbit hole. I think we were dealing with
Oh,
the burning bush thing,
To
but
trim or not to trim?
Got him.
yeah. This burning
uh,
bush thing could be a problem.
well, not for Hamza, and I guess Nargis too. But Hamza is more of just like, hey, if it's incoherent, I'm gonna make it coherent. And I mean, but Hamza though, that's the thing. You could do that with any
Can I?
text and make it
So,
That
revelation
oh
is
from
yeah,
correct.
God.
That is correct. So long
yeah.
as it
So
is
that's how I was
rational,
gonna.
right?
Yeah, so that was I was gonna sort of ask about. So, is the assumption that since Allah also revealed the Torah, the Psalms, and the Injil, would you do you likewise go to those texts and just make it fit and just
Fit
I
into
mean,
what though?
what was that?
Fit into what?
Well, make it
Like fit
coherent.
into the Quranic? Yeah, you make it fit the Quranic perspective, and
Well,
No,
so
no, no.
the Quran here like clearly uses the word perceive. Moses perceived this, right? It is
no,
a
but that
mind dependent
no, I'm
reality
not
for
talking.
Musa to go through that. So yeah.
I know, but I'm
So
not talking about that
if
part. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
whenever there does seem to be a conflict between the previous scriptures and the Quran, do you do you still accept the previous scriptures and just find a way to make it coherent? Or do you do what maybe some other Muslims will do and they'll say, oh, well, they're corrupted, or, whatever the case may
How
be?
you read it. If you're a physicalist or a literalist and you read it as is, all freaking fucking scriptures are incoherent and ridiculous. They all have contradictions in them. But if you're reading it like how scripture is meant to be read, like Caleb says, right? Like putting in the allegory, the metaphor, or seeing like the underline, reading in between the lines. Yeah, sure. Like what is coherent is coherent. Just because it's called a different scripture, it doesn't, whatever.
All right,
Doesn't
we're
make a
gonna
difference.
start a vote on if we should kick Nargis or not. We're gonna start a vote.
I vote no.
Kick me, kick.
So hold on.
Oh, Nargis, you're doing it to yourself.
No,
What'd
think
she
about
do?
it, bro.
She
Like
ain't do nothing.
literalists are
He's
truly
Wallace, he's
idiots.
speaking truth, bro. You guys are not understanding her underlying like the thematics of what she's saying. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna interpret it first at the very basic level, a rational understanding of it. Right. I'm not gonna include contradictions in there. Right. I'm gonna avoid that. I, wow, this guy really made a poll.
But doesn't that assume not univocality, but like it assumes consistency already
Yes,
instead of okay, so yeah, but how is that being honest and
I'll tell you.
and objective
I'll tell you.
if you're
It's
already
consistent
okay?
in the sense that it's rational first. That's the first, like, that's the first part of the test. All scriptures need to be rational. We can agree there. Even
No,
though the scriptures
well
may
that's just
differ in their
that's just an
interpretations,
And
assumption though.
who's the final authority on that? Hamza?
the laws of logic, my dude,
Okay,
reality
so
itself.
No,
Hamza's the final
but
authority.
beyond that, we wouldn't conclude that. Like, obviously, I'm gonna believe that because it's my text, but I don't give the same grace to other texts, and I don't know why I should
Well,
if I
that's
don't
based on your
already believe
biases,
them.
right? That's because you're
Yeah,
indoctrinated to
Right.
that's
think
just your
that
indoctrination there.
that's
Like,
your
that's not
indoctrination.
my
That's your
problem, to be
problem. Yeah,
honest.
that's not my problem.
Right,
If the
but so I'm
Quran's
saying
gonna be,
I'm saying what you do is whenever you're addressing any so-called scripture,
yeah,
because there's many things people call scripture, you're gonna always assume consistency first and try to interpret it from that lens.
Yeah.
Not consistency in the sense that all scriptures are saying the
Coherency.
same thing. Coherency
Yeah,
first,
coherency first.
even though
No,
they may
right.
be different
Yeah.
in their interpretations.
Right. But
Yeah.
you're gonna assume, okay, if I go to some random Chinese religion and they wrote a book, I'm gonna assume this book is consistent within itself.
No, no, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. No, no, no,
Well,
no. I'm
it's going
gonna.
to be
Oh, no, no, no,
coherent,
no.
right?
It could be in. Yeah, it could be incoherent, and I'll call it incoherent. If it says 1 + 1 is 3, that's an incoherency there.
It's
I'm
abiding
not
by
down to
But
truth,
believe
maybe
right?
that.
that's just your interpretation of the text. Maybe it meant to say something
Correct,
else.
correct, right. If it's like that, I can chalk it up to that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't interpret it as a contradiction. He
Yeah.
must mean
Right.
something
Okay.
else.
Okay.
Yeah, you're generous like that. Like to, I mean, if you don't give generosity to like, especially things like scripture or some spiritual texts, I mean, you're not doing justice by it. I'm generous like that. Some people are not as generous as I would be.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, you could just tell like Hamza wants to say he's Islam, but at the same time he's an atheist. Like
He's
He's
Islam.
he
Islam.
can
Look at this
he
idiot.
can
He's
just jump
Islam.
wherever
Yeah.
he wants, man.
Bro,
So
your
Hamza.
statements are
You're so
ridiculous, bro. You
ignorant.
idiot. You're such a
Yeah,
fool.
Islam's a verb,
Yeah. So
so
Hamza
that you're not.
and Nargis, do you guys take the Red Sea parting literally or figuratively?
I take it figuratively, but I
I
can
agree,
see that it
figure.
could be possible. Could be possible. I just don't believe it.
That's not logical. How could that be
Oh,
possible?
what's the
It's
logical
logical.
inconsistency, dog?
What's illogical about it?
What's the P and not P?
Yeah, can
Exactly.
you
Okay.
Why
can
don't
you
people?
demonstrate any time in history where an
Can you
ocean is
ask them?
parted?
Well,
That's
he
why I
said,
don't believe it. That's why I don't
yeah,
believe it. But
Okay,
I'm
so
not
now
saying
you
it's
don't. Okay,
illogical.
so now you don't believe it.
yeah,
I
he
already
But
said,
it's a
said it.
logical
Okay.
possibility, right?
Yeah, it's a
He said
logical
it was
possibility.
possible. He said it was possible, which is
Yeah.
illogical.
What? Wait, what?
You haven't
It's
heard of logical
possible but
It's
illogical?
possibilities?
not illogical. It's just that there's logical possibilities that he doesn't believe in. That's what he's
Yeah.
saying, right? So it's not that it's
Everyone
illogical.
Yeah.
get those. Everyone
It's
get
And if
those
I
votes
believe it,
in.
then I'd say it's just a
so,
faith
but
thing,
that
right?
Hey,
that weakens
everyone
your
get
own
those
position, though,
votes in.
Hamza.
Just point of moderation. Point of moderation. Can we all please get those votes in? If you haven't voted, you're going to be in trouble. So let's get them votes in.
All right.
hey,
Get
If
him.
Why?
anybody
Pieces of
votes,
shit. Why me?
if
Nargis, look at that
yeah, if
backstabber,
anybody is the
man.
deciding vote that
Look
kicks
at
her out,
that.
you're getting
Look at,
kicked.
bro,
Nargis.
look
Yeah,
at this
Nagus,
backstabber,
vote on the
Nargis,
Daniel
I
over
got
here.
calendar.
you.
Daniel, why are you backstabbing Nargis like that, man?
Yo, we got Nargis. Let's
No,
go.
Barth ordered that it be done, and I did it. I don't want it
Bloody,
to be done,
I'm one of
but
the
Barth
sons of
did it.
reason out here. Like, why are you throwing out reason? Obviously.
Well, that's why Nargis, because they're risk or not risk, reason
Ugh.
averse.
Hakeem, really, man, you need to think about what you say sometimes, bro.
So I want to know, Hamza, is there a
Yeah,
God or no?
Habibi. Obvious. Yeah, I believe in God, bro. I know God
You
exists.
He's
you
not an
so
atheist.
you believe that there's a God exists?
I know God exists. Yeah.
Okay, and you don't think he can do things outside of your logic?
That's not my logic. It's reality, dude.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that, bro.
Yeah,
Since you
Thanks.
every realm
understand
has different
since you
realities.
understand
No, it
reality,
doesn't.
Bro,
Yes,
there's
it
only one
does.
reality.
All right,
There's only
Every
one
so
dimension
if
reality.
you
has
hold
totally
There's
on.
only one
comprehend
reality.
reality,
If there is one God, there's
there's
only one
every
and
reality.
you can't be
dimension has
There's
deceived.
its
no
own God.
Then,
dimension where
Hold up.
something can be P and not P. Like, I don't know
yeah.
how to, like,
There is
Hold,
I
no
don't know how
hold,
to
hold
explain it,
on, hold
Dr.
contradiction.
on.
Z.
What
You
you're
guys,
thinking
you
of,
guys,
there's
you
no
guys,
contradiction.
hold up,
literally
Cosmic.
definition of contradiction.
Let's just let Hakeem and Hamza just kind of discuss it really quick without interruption.
Okay,
I want to
so
hear Cosmo.
you believe there's a God, Hamza.
Yes.
Okay. So can he do things outside of your logic?
Stop saying your logic, but I'll humor you. No, he can't.
Ah, this is
No, he can't.
incorrect.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
so
you
God can exist and not exist at the same
This
time, and you guys are
is
laughing at
not.
me? You're literally laughing at me.
This is
relax,
ridiculous.
relax.
You're
Let
ridiculous,
let him
dude.
let him walk it. Let him walk him down. So go ahead, Hakeem.
So I mean, basically, Hamza is just saying that he is God, and God submits to Hamza.
You caught me.
No, God
You
submitting to
caught me.
Hamza's limited
Peace be
logical
upon
perception
Hamza.
of his
Okay,
reality.
so
Because apparently Hamza can understand reality 100% without being deceived in any way. He
Come on,
knows
man.
all things,
Why are you
And
strong
especially
even
manning?
and more
Why you...
so,
including the divine.
You're
he thinks
arguing.
his reality
Bro. You're
is the
making
only
up points,
reality.
well,
sister.
Cosmic, let him engage each other. So Yeah, Hamza, go ahead and
Right. You
respond.
can't, but your response to my answer can't be, well, now you think you're God. Well, now you understand every fundamental reality 100%, and then you argue against that. No, he doesn't understand reality 100%. No, he's not God, bro. Those are straw mans. I'm not saying I'm God. I'm not saying I know everything in the in reality. I'm telling you, reality is guided by principles. And one of those principles is it has to be coherent. You can't tell me a married bachelor exists because that statement is not true or false.
So God can't alter the principles of nature, is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying God can't commit contradictions.
It's
There's no
not a
such.
contra it's not a contradiction.
That's why I said no to him, that he changes some kind of natural principle. Or so he has that power. He has that power.
Yes, he has the power over nature and
Yeah,
creation.
we're not arguing
Correct?
that. I'm
Oh
arguing
no,
that.
we are arguing that because
Oh,
that's
okay.
what you're
Let's go
saying,
then.
dude.
Let's argue because I have an argument against that too. To be honest.
Oh, yeah, because see, you just said you weren't. Go ahead.
Because I'm
Let's argue
because
that.
I want because look, because we're like straying off the point. The point is contradictions cannot exist in reality. I need you to accept that, bro. If you don't accept that fundamental principle, I can never you'll become unintelligible to me. I can never know what you mean anymore. Because if you don't agree that something is itself and it's not anything else, a dog is a dog and it's not a dog and a horse at the same time. Okay, if you don't
Okay,
agree to
okay.
such
Granted,
basic
you got it.
principles,
Granted, you
same
got
with
it.
God. Okay,
You got it.
then same with God. The same principle applies. Now I have a problem again. Now why does it break for God? God is God and he's not anything else at the same time, dude. He can't be God and a cockroach at the same time. That's a contradiction.
Yeah,
Nobody's
nobody
arguing
ever
that.
said that. You're
Yeah,
strong
nobody's
You're
man that.
saying
arguing
it's
that.
possible.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
Not
so
saying that.
God can't be a cockroach.
No.
Okay, why? Why are you saying no to that?
Okay, actually, I mean, okay, so God is all powerful, right? See, you want to
There it
keep
is.
coming back to these little
Yeah.
contradictions. We can
Because I
just
don't
do
want
that.
people to attack you
No,
on
we
such
can
a
do
dumb.
that. Let's
You can
let's
just concede
let's
it.
okay, let's do that. But no, I'm not
Don't
going to
interrupt.
concede
Don't
that because God is all powerful. He can do what he wants.
What he wants is the
yeah.
point.
Don't
What he
interrupt, Michaela.
wants.
Let him work through this.
Well, no,
Let
no,
Okay,
him.
I'm
okay.
just
You know what? No,
Yeah.
no.
emphasizing.
Michaela's right. Michaela's
Don't.
right.
Yeah. Let
Okay.
him work through this.
Can God
What?
want to not be
No,
God?
Nargis. Let him
Can
work through
God
this.
want to not be God? You
No,
idiot.
Okay,
God
Nargis.
chill.
too
Chill.
operates
All
within
right,
the
Chill.
everybody get their
Let him
votes
Chill.
God
work through
too
in.
this.
operates
Everyone get
within
their
principles
votes
of God.
in. Everyone get their votes in, please. Thank you.
Hamza's doing.
Everyone get
Hey,
their
I
votes
can
listen.
just
in.
leave if you want me to leave.
No, no,
No,
no,
No,
don't
no.
no,
leave.
no,
He's
no,
just
no,
messing
I'm
no,
with
just
you.
no,
saying.
no. We want to. No,
He's
no.
just
We want
messing
to
with
kick
you.
you out.
Listen,
Don't
I
leave.
just
Don't leave.
want
We want to kick
Don't
you
leave.
Hakeem
out.
and Hamza to just dialogue for a little bit because it's actually getting somewhere. That's what I'm saying. So let them just
Wait,
dialogue for a
Hakeem,
little bit without
Hakeem
interruption.
is Christian,
No
right?
king,
No, what is
no
Hakeem? I
king,
just want to know what he is. What is he,
He's
Christian?
no
Christian.
He's a
king.
Okay, he's Christian. He's one of y'all.
Oh,
You
we
guys have.
we give him back. We give him back. We don't
Hakeem
want
is
him.
not representing the theological positions correctly, just so you know.
Oh, neither
I
are
don't know
you.
what
Just to
position
let
is he
you know.
arguing.
Just to
What
let you
is
know.
Hakeem of
Hakeem
Oh
Islam.
arguing?
my.
You're the Hakeem of Islam, as Hakeem is to
What is he
Christianity. You're
arguing
you're
for?
you're the
What
Hakeem
is
of
his
Islam.
position and what is he arguing for?
I'm saying God is all powerful.
Agreed?
Okay, so God
What the
can
fuck
make
are you
himself a
saying,
No, no,
Can
no,
we?
cockroach.
no.
Can
Well, like, what is
Hakeem
he
and
saying?
Cosmic have a
Cosmic,
discussion?
cosmic. He's saying Allah can become an insect
Yeah,
and be
this is a
weak, be
problem.
stepped on.
I don't so
That's what he believes.
he's really not operating from a theological perspective
Astaghfirullah.
grounded in the truth principles. He's just ranting.
Okay,
He's just a
so
goofar.
is it so? If God is God, so God's all powerful, right? God, we're not saying. Okay, so without saying that God is ontologically changing into a cockroach, can he reveal himself as a cockroach?
Yeah,
This
I
conversation
think
is
this
really making no
conversation
No,
sense.
no, no,
is
no, no, no.
Even
is
hypothetically
You
speaking, can
shouldn't
you
even.
guys
Yeah,
not
we
talk
shouldn't
like
even
this
talk
about
about.
this is
yeah.
Honestly,
Give
God's
extremely
gonna
God
be
some
all right.
respect.
Don't
disrespectful,
worry. Don't worry, guys. God can defend
disrespectful.
himself.
Hamza,
Like
man,
I'm about to
Hamza.
say, like they're trying to defend God like he needs to be defended.
Wallah. Wallah, wallah. Like, calm down, guys. We can talk
See,
about
the
this
real
and
problem
There
not
is
go
is
to.
someone called God's
Hamza.
lawyer.
Hamza is a very proud
okay,
guy, and
say
he knows
Jesus then.
everything, man. And he He
We're
thinks
just
that
saying
No.
God
God. We're just
he
talking about
Hakeem,
metaphysically
you're
God.
ashamed to
We're not
Christianity,
talking about.
man. You're ashamed to
We're not
Christianity, Hakeem.
talking about. We're not talking even talking about which God we're referring to. We're just saying God as as a being ontologically.
There is no such thing
Is
as
it?
which God. There is only one God. So please get your
That's
facts
not his
straight. I
point.
don't know what you're even
Oh,
talking
you
you're
about.
guys are such
missing the point.
NPCs.
You're
What I'm saying
missing the
is
point again.
what I'm saying
Can
is
this be
I'm not
between
arguing.
Hamza and Hakeem, the
No,
Christian
I'd rather Jason
speaker?
speak for me. He's
Embarrassing.
more clear in what he's saying.
Yeah.
Jason, go
And
ahead,
Hakim
bro.
has a bias towards me. Yeah,
So
Jason.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Jason, go. This is your
Yeah,
people.
honestly, I'm coming after Hamza because he is illogical fundamentally, and then
Don't
he says
say that.
that he's based off logic.
Don't say that. You're
Yeah,
That's
opinion,
what.
opinion,
Hakeem.
claim, bloody cope. Jason, go for your people, man. Hakeem
Yeah.
is really an embarrassment amongst you.
So is there things that we can know about God, Hakeem? You do agree with this, right? It's based off of
Yes,
revelation.
anything that you can know about God is revealed through divine revelation.
Even his existence?
Yes.
Hold on. Don't I have to first
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
go
Hamza. Let me ask this question. So if he doesn't reveal that he can do um contradictory things, shouldn't we not say then that he can do contradictory things?
Uh,
If that hasn't been revealed, right? To say that he can do illogical things or contradictory things, that would be something that isn't revealed to us, right? So we can't say that definitively.
yeah. So, what is a contradiction to you? God,
Mhm.
God can, God can do whatever. You know, He can. What you think is contradictory or illogical, isn't like submissive to your logic.
Sure, sure. I might perceive it as contradictory. You're saying just my perception doesn't make it contradictory. That's what you're saying.
If divinely revealed.
Okay, but he didn't divinely reveal though that he can do something contradictory.
Right. Right.
Okay, so then we can't say that he can do something contradictory then.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go with
No,
that.
Hakim, he's all
We'll go with
powerful,
that.
remember?
We'll
Yeah.
go with
So
that.
yeah, so I'm just going with you though, because you're saying if it's not revealed, we can't say it, right? And I'm
Right.
saying so if he doesn't say that he can do something contradictory, then we don't say that he can do
So
something
now it comes
contradictory.
down to what do you consider a contradiction? Because what one person considers a contradiction,
Well,
another person
well,
isn't going to
this,
consider.
yeah. So this is what Hamza's saying. He's saying I perceive this as a contradiction. Now it may not be a contradiction, but I'm saying from Hamza saying from the laws of logic, from what he understands of the laws of logic, it appears to be contradictory.
Okay, thank you. So that goes to show that Hamza exists outside of logic. What is logical and what
No.
is
No,
reality?
no, no, no,
And
no,
he
no,
can interpret. He can interpret it, but he can be wrong.
no. Yeah, he could be wrong, and he's. I think he's already granted that he could be
P and
wrong.
not
He
P
what he's
is a
saying. What
contradiction.
he's
It's not a
saying.
Okay,
perception
let
of
me
it.
hear him say it. No, I want
Yeah,
to
what
hear
he's
him
saying.
say it.
Yeah,
Hakeem,
I
though, what he's
disagree.
saying.
I agree with Negus. P and not P is clearly a
Is a
contradiction. You
contradiction,
can
not a
put, bro,
perception of
I
a
can even
contradiction.
put things you don't even know about, like a squaggly. A squaggly is a squaggly and not a
Okay,
squaggly at the same
so
time.
Hamza
I don't
is he
know
gonna?
what a squaggly is, but I know that's a contradiction, dude. That's
Okay, so
impossible.
Hamza's gonna admit that he doesn't understand all of human nature.
I'm gonna kill myself if you continue with the bullshit.
Yeah, but
Okay, he
again,
didn't admit it though. He didn't admit
I
it.
don't know everything about nature. You think I have to
Thank
admit that out
you.
loud? What kind of dumb shit
Thank
is
you.
this?
See,
That's what you're
Hamza,
arguing.
You bloody fool.
because he said his logic. Okay, is the okay? I'm not gonna believe in the Red Sea because it's not
I
logical.
didn't say that. I said it's improbable.
No, you didn't. Now you're changing your
Wallah, I
words,
said that it's
bro.
logically possible. Everyone's here. I said I
Yeah,
don't
you did
believe it
not say
because
improbable.